North wild gales ring sharp on steel. 1,000 frozen peaks lie hushed and still. Behold the divine arts that quell the snow, granting the mortals a springtime glow. The plum branch I hold is named Bent Jade. Today, I shall swear by wind and snow, and forge these flowers into a sword. May this single strike bring clarity to this turbid world.
If you're seeking the White Tiger's protection, you'd better be generous with the offerings. Where's the grub? Oh, take me there! Think of all the steps I took to come here. My stomach's already growling.
Now you stay here and don't wander around. Granny's bringing back some pretty little trinkets you're gonna love, alright?
What would happen if all these love letters were delivered to the wrong recipients?
So hold tight and don't get swept overboard. I don't have time to circle back and fish you out.
Fine wine, fresh flowers. Oh, and the newly arrived chief.
On the night of the fete, the young ones would lay handcrafted blossoms upon the deities to pray for blessings.
You're invited to a midnight feast, from which you shall never awaken.
Alright, hello everyone. Wow, the chat is actually already quite busy. It doesn't show in the screen, but I can see that you guys already talk quite a lot. Okay, before that, hello everyone, my name is Kazuri Kudo and welcome back to Path to Nowhere. And today we are going to play the 3.5 anniversary Silver Snow Hidden Plum. I can see like there's a fight of who's the first one. Come. Welcome to Vesper, Turbo, Julian, and Apple Latte. Yeah. So how is your pool? Hey, there's Orde also. I just noticed that. Sorry, Orde. I still notice you. So, how is your guys' pull? Are you guys lucky with Jichuan? Because look at that. I almost spent like the entire of my hypercube. I'm not even shackle 5 yet. So yeah, I'm still shackle 3. So I need 2 more Jichuan to get like shackle 5. So I'm gonna put my bet on the free ticket, the 14 free ticket, and maybe my last remaining of hypercube. So yeah, still I'm still going to after for S5 Jichuan. Got her shackle 5. God damn.
I can't drink this.
Jichuan is expensive. Took like 50k pulls. That's actually expensive. Yeah. I would say I would also spend like about 50k. I would start like about 45 something plus like 30 tickets or something. So yeah, it's anniversary. I think people are going to spend more than usual, including me, which is, you know, I'm a man of my word. So before I start, it's time to show off the thing that I bought. First of all, like I said, I bought it. I bought all of the what do you call it? What do you call the kipao? I think it's called kipao. So naturally, yeah. Oh, great! Yay! And last but not least, the mama herself, Yelena, is here. One more kipao ladies to the collection. One more? No, Julia, there's 3. You're saying that I'm going to leave the other 2 without buying it? There is no way I'm not gonna do that. Everybody has a kipao. You got a kipao. Everybody got a kipao. The only thing that I'm missing is from my plan that I said on my stream was it Augustus, because I'm running out of
Are you here to see me, Chief?
Ultra Cube. Like, oh, it's like 500 left, and then goddamn, I'm still like thinking like maybe I should spend, you know, to get more resources to get like, it's so close. It's 700, and I got like a discount for like 200, so I only need like 1,000. Yeah, so I don't really need to spend a lot, but yeah. So unfortunately though, I might not gonna get the chibi, this one. Like they really try to make us spend with this thing, like for real. Like to get this avatar, they really want us to spend all on all of this what do you call it, skin. Unfortunately, I thought this one, the one that I want more, probably only Augustus, and it only got me to 4, and I kind of like reluctant to spend more. Yeah, I don't want to spend to buy 2 more tickets, so I might not gonna get the avatar. It looks really cute though. It's begging, please buy me, Oh no. No, it's so cute. Yeah, and I bought the chief one also. So yeah, I'm not full for it. Yeah, and I bought chief one. Don't worry, chief is still have full complete outfit, perfect 100% with chief. I will never miss chief. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. That is me showing off before I start. And okay, hi Reggie, welcome. We're just about to start the event because I just finished showing off. So let's do this because we are finally going to go Istia. I think so. I think it's gonna be like the story, which is kind of like make me wonder like how is it the continuation from the City of Tribulation, since we were like still in the dream with Li Chen last time. So I don't know. Are we just gonna move on from there? Like, okay, you know what? Let's like take a detour or something. Or is it not gonna be about Chief? I'm so excited for this one. Me too. Yeah, it's anniversary, and it's going to be. Oh, by the way, it's going to be like 4 parts. So yeah, why are you using sword but not water? Because that's exclusive to Hela. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Silence no hidden plum. Okay, there's nothing. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's go see the Victorian sickly Victorian? Hey, Jichuan is very sickly, isn't she? North wild gales ring sharp and still. 1,000 frozen peaks lie hush and still. Behold, the divine arts that quell the snow, granting the mortals a springtime glow.
All the world admires Eastia.
Let me know if the voice
A
too
land
low.
with no wants for mines and war. A realm untainted by the worldly chaos. It relies solely on its people's steadfast resolve and unwavering will. Seers channel the living's collective wishes to ward off disasters and preserve peace. Yet little does the world know, in Eastia, there exists such a place. This territory has neither deity channeling seers nor land nourishing blessed energy. Only endless disasters and raging snowstorms year after year, leaving its soil lifeless and desolate. This place is the frozen earth beneath your very feet. Northwild.
Is this the name of the place? Northwild? Achoo! Wait, there's no acting? I know. My mom makes me say it every day. The third touch hut of Wu Land, Ping An Town, right under Mount Fuyun, Northwild Eastia. That's cause you can't read and you're most worried you will get buried in the snow and can't find your home. This way the town patrol can dig you out and bring you back. Stop interrupting. I heard today's story is the best one they have saved only for special times. What could be so amazing about this backwater mountain valley of ours? Oh, I know what it is. That's right, the ones you can't stop babbling about even in your dreams. The coolest people from our hometown, who you can find nowhere else but in Northwild. The martial heroes.
You're not entirely wrong. But even I've grown sick of the cliched hero's moral awakening and journey into martial arts. Why don't we try something different today? Have you ever heard of North Snow Manor?
I didn't know that Jichuan is a storyteller.
Look up and behold, deep within the clouds, atop Mount Fuyun, this mysterious manor has been hidden in the snow for years. Legend tells that it was once a place of ethereal peace and beauty. But alas, its fame has faded after years of snowstorms, and no one has so much as glimpsed its true form since.
He doesn't sound sick.
But recently, rumors have begun to spread throughout Northwild's martial world. They say the manor's current master is none other than a frail, sickly maiden.
Wait, so it's not her?
What's more, this young manor master is said to possess a legendary codex called the Snowquell Arts. Once word spreads, those usually elusive martial heroes all begin to stir. Some worry this may break the decades-old equilibrium of Northwild's martial world, while others are simply curious to catch a glimpse of the suddenly resurfaced North Snow Manor. By now, all these martial heroes should have already gathered at the foot of the mountain.
Damn this weather! If I'd known how bad the snow would be, I would never have come. Bring me some liquor, lad.
My apologies, sir, but our humble establishment is so busy today that I'm afraid we don't have any empty seats left for...
Then tell those sightless bastards to make room for me! And if any of them refuse, tell them who I am and make them think twice!
Sir, may I ask who you are?
A reckless monk who dines on wine and meat.
That's a huge
Whose
guru.
iron fists crush all evil. Merciless and
Jewube.
unforgiving. It is none other than the delightful forest master, Jiu Bei.
I know him. Ma has told me about him. They say he's so strong that he can send someone from one end of an alley to the other with a punch. Is that powerful? Then why should anyone fear that dangerous Manor and mysterious master with him around?
But courage alone is not enough. None of those who have gathered at the foot of Mount Fuyun with their various ambitions are ordinary folk. Turning wealth in his palm like
chief?
clouds and rain, he exhausts his fortune to aid the common folk. Here we have young Master Shen Wancho, also known as Golden Brocade. A magnanimous merchant who delights in righteous deeds and helping those in a bind.
There's like one word away from Brocode.
Whoa, easy there. What's the big fuss? Now, anyone willing to give up their seat for the master gets a silver ingot. Tonight, all the food and drink in this inn is on me. Just do me this favor. How about it?
Huh. Are you mocking me? Don't think that I don't know what you're scheming, lad.
Oh, he doesn't sound too glad about the offer. They're not gonna fight, are they?
Not so fast. As long as the Phoenix Princess Ji Guining is present, peace is always guaranteed. Listening in silence, the Lady of Imperial Blood continues the story with her elegance and eloquence.
Young Master Brocade's kind intentions are truly admirable, but the martial heroes value their dignity above all, and particularly despise anything that smacks of charity. Master Wu Bei, if it pleases you, you're more than welcome to join me at my table.
Who would have thought that the Snowquell arts would draw out even the renowned Lady Ji, who rarely leaves her Pipa pavilion? Forgive an old man for speaking out of turn, but these bitter mountain snows are hardly good for your leg condition.
When she's like in a wheelchair, what the hell, man? And who is this now?
Yin Yangshan, the immortal healer.
There's so many
He
characters.
diagnoses and treats sickness with his mad words and skillful hands, bargaining with ghosts and gods for mortal life.
The legendary Dr. Yin. I have long admired your reputation. To be able to accompany the immortal healer to North Snow Manor, this is truly an honor for someone with my humble medical skills.
Silver Needle Gentleman Zhu Shen.
Wow.
For 10 years, he sharpened his rusted needles, only to one day aim them at the dragon's gate. With scaled armor hidden under scholar robes, he is a clap of thunder lurking beneath the calm surface.
I didn't bring you here to watch you keep up this scholarly
We still have
act.
more characters.
You've stumbled into the martial world now, and you must understand that here, we care less about seniority than strength and character. Everyone here is of great talent. I, Ma Ling, shall raise the first toast to you all.
Wait, oh sorry, but in bahasa maling so in robber. It's just so funny for me.
General Invincible Ma Ling, a hero of humble origins. She rallies elite fighters with
Did
her
everybody
loyal
of the
heart and
appreciate that good
righteous
something
spirit.
something?
Steady as a ceaseless river, she holds her halberd high, but her spirit's higher, even across mountain passes.
This chief? 1 hero, 2 heroes, 3. Wow, this North Snow Manor story is something else. To be able to summon all these legendary figures from the storybooks. That codex. Cold axe? Can they actually taste so good? Better than the axe from Auntie Wang's hands?
Well, one can only find out
And
by
they will
going
die like
there
noobs.
and seeing for oneself, right?
Shuanger is going to that manor? To North Snow Manor? The children listening to the story all crowd around at once, chattering excitedly. Among them, only one person stands out. A 20-something who stands far off with arm crossed, having listened to the entire tale in silence. Is it Chief? Fitted clothes, tied up hair, a sheathed sword, definitely not a familiar face from Ping An Town. Shuanger glimpses the person thoughtfully but doesn't let her expression reveal anything, continuing to respond.
Of course. After all, I am a registered disciple of Ping An Town's beggar clan, as well as the unofficial chief storyteller for the Martial World Gazette.
Chief.
I must attend such a rare Martial World event to bring back the freshest, first-hand stories for everyone.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a solid beginning to introduce all the characters. You know, I kind of feels like it's gonna be like a tournament arc or something between all these martial people. With that, she taps her wooden stick against the edge of her broken bow with sharp cling, bringing today's tale to a close. When she looks up again, the unfamiliar figure is already dwindling, heading toward Mount Fuyun. The question is, why Chief's here? What makes him go all the way from this city? Oh, honored guests, I'm afraid you've come at a bad time. Our humble establishment is truly full today. No problem, I just need a place to shelter from the snow. I hope that won't be too much trouble for you. The young traveler has trudged through snow all the way up to the mountainside, finally finding the inn the storyteller described, where the martial heroes have gathered. The attendant doesn't turn the polite guest away and simply pours a pot of hot tea. Just as he is about to turn and attend to other guests, he gets called back. Excuse me, I would like to ask about something. How much longer does it take to get to North Snow Manor from here? Oh, is that Chief? The moment North Snow Manor is mentioned, the inn falls completely silent. All eyes fall upon the young traveler. Wait, I have a question. How his hair gets so tall? Is it a wig? Not tall. Yeah. I mean long, not tall. With this many characters, because it's wuxia, duh, I'm sure there's 1v1 battle. Gather intel on North Snow Manor. Here's your current objective tab. It kind of remind me of Ying Ying event. The way it looks, I think we're gonna move around. Ada button mark to begin the event story. Oh, I can move anywhere? Oh, it's 3D. Kinda 2.5D to be honest. Can I pass it? What's this? Nothing here. Oh, who is this? Oh, is this the storyteller? She's pretty. Looks like you're quite interested in Eastern martial arts. Here, I'll give you a codex. Turn to the page on King Gong. See that? If you have enough heroic word lines and meet the learning requirement, you can master authentic Eastern martial arts. Oh, okay. Is it the new in town? Oh, this one like a select your character. Get ready for the next battle. Maybe because we always see someone taller than him, so he is always tall. No, I was talking about his hair. But I mistakenly used the word tall instead of long. Oh, this is the reason why we go here. Several days go to the bureau. Dear Chief, it has been far too long since we last spoke, and you have been much in my thought. Is it Duruo? However, I wrote today not to reminisce, but to inform you of an urgent matter. Ever since nightfall, Northwall has remained a persistent concern for Istia. The region has been without a seer for 30 years, leaving disaster unchecked in this mountainous, isolated terrain. In recent years, we frequently detect signs of sinners' activity in the area, on a scale rarely seen elsewhere in Istia. Yet, even envoy from the Alliance cannot intervene rashly without proper cause, lest we provoke local resistance or further strain the already fragile relationship between Istian cities in these post-nightfall times. Thus, we have been limited to observation alone. Fortunately, thanks to the trust we have built through our previous collaborations, the city has offered to deploy operative for covert investigation upon learning of Istia's predicament. Details are attached in this letter, and Schroll can provide additional clarification. This matter is of utmost importance, so please handle it with caution. This brief letter cannot contain my deepest thought about you, so I can only wish you success and safety in all your endeavor. Warmest regard, Duro. The city has offered to deploy operative for covert investigation. You click your tongue and glance sideways at Stroll, who's waiting for you to finish reading. Am I dreaming? What have you guys discovered about North? Am I dreaming? I'm pleased you've identified the key issue. The matter requiring your attention isn't actually the letter itself, something that's currently both closely tied to sinners and under heavy scrutiny. I'm sure you have already guessed what that might be, Chief. Aurum Secretum tag? My guess isn't proof. Give me something concrete. As you suspect, we initially paid little attention when we received the letter from Envoy Duro. That changed when the city contacts in the Farlands reported back. Fraser is involved in Aurum Secretum smuggling and Istias Norwal is one of the buyers. Moreover, these transactions have been going on for several years. We attempted to trace the activity, but the Aurum Secretum trail vanished once it entered Nordwald. Combined with the region's isolationist governance and underdeveloped infrastructure, our operative couldn't function effectively. Something that required such elaborate effort to transport couldn't simply disappear. Most likely it's been converted into another form and put to use. This actually provides a breakthrough for our investigation, because the key difference between Aurum Secretum tag and Hypercube is that only sinners with the compatible type of mania can harness it. That group of sinners who have suddenly emerged in Nordwald are obviously prime suspects. Istia is probably only interested in those sinners because they are looking for new seers. Why should we be investigating this? That's not something you need to concern yourself with, Chief. All you need to focus on is tracking the Aurum Secretum trait. Judging by how insistent Duro sounds in that letter, I'm guessing you're sending me on this investigation? Finally, another field assignment to the Outlands, and you are not giving me the full briefing? We chose you because Istia trusts you. No other agents can act with the degree of freedom you have in Istia. Making it easier for this city to look for the answer is after under the guise of these joint investigations. If you must know more, then know that an isolated valley, chronically dependent on Aurum Secretum, naturally raises suspicion for this city. Aurum Secretum isn't just an inferior substitute for hypercubes, it's a critical link between the underground and the Farlands. We trust the Istian Alliance more than the Farlands, but that doesn't mean we can lower our guard against potential threat under the current circumstances. Another loyalty test of yours. I appreciate your sense of humor. Did they already fix the sense of humor of Stroll? Hey, welcome Pyro, welcome. Oh, Chief has become more sassy, isn't he? A recent rumor in Nordwall is drawing many sinners toward North Snow Manor. This provides us with an excellent opportunity for our investigation. The convoy is standing by outside the bureau, but there's some information you need to know before we depart. In Nordwald, sinners are commonly referred to as martial heroes, a term rooted in the martial arts culture that has flourished in Istia since ancient times. To help you blend in during this operation, we've arranged a corresponding identity for you as well. Sense no wanderer, a lone rider wandering the world covered in Istian snow and the city sand. Are you planning to stay bundled up the entire time we are in Nordwald? Unstable signals. This sinner gathering in Nordwald happened to suddenly. Didn't have time to adapt equipment for low temperature environment. Why do you keep cutting out? Underdeveloped infrastructure. Istia has signal bases outside Nordwald, but clearly coverage is poor. Don't worry, I'll keep communications brief. If you need backup, support is standing by. outside Northwild. Oh, who is it gonna be? You whisper cautiously to Stroll while casually leaning against the inn's counter. Whenever someone passes by, you whistle a tune and pretend to mutter to yourself. I haven't started the event yet and I got 3 Ereng and the Tiger Lady. Oh, congratulations. Are you not going to pull for ditch one? The Lone Aura Farmer. Lone Aura Farmer. Please don't tell me you're running low on battery. I don't think I can find a way to charge you here. Rest easy, I'm on power saving mode. Besides, even without me, you were handling things well. When everyone was staring earlier, you quickly changed the subject, distracting them. How was I supposed to know this place would be so cut off that you don't even have map data? Seeing the attendant approaching the counter with hot water, you quickly press Stroll down to hide it. Where did he hide the Stroll? Is it in this chest of him that now feels so bulky? Fortunately, the attendant only refills your tea before hurrying off to other tables, completely oblivious to anything unusual. The inn hasn't seen this much activity in ages, and he's already run off his feet trying to keep up. Chief and Stroll is all I need to get. Oh, this is the fighter, the martial artist. Here's your snow soul, sir. A potent brew unique to Northwild, distilled from water of 3 years old snow from Mount Fuyun. Only 1 jar is made each year. I hope you enjoy it.
What a fierce flavor. Indeed, a priceless treasure. Ooh, my silver was well spent. I've heard that drinking this while circulating one's inner energy can even calm restless chi. Mount Fuyun really is an excellent place for cultivating one's spiritual essence.
Young master, those claims about enhancing one's cultivation were proven to be mere merchant tales long ago. The heroes of Northwild are valued for their benevolent hearts and moral conduct, for earning the common people's trust and respect. No expensive liquor can get you those things. Though Snow Soul is indeed a fine brew, you do have excellent taste.
She looks old, but still pretty. Based on your limited pre-mission intel and what you've learned from the town storyteller, you've pieced together the context. The martial heroes and seers here indeed share the same origin, both drawing power from the collective will of the people. But while seers rely on divine oracles, martial heroes focus on doing good deeds. But this cultivation they speak of, you continue listening.
Oh, I didn't expect you to be such a connoisseur of fine spirits as well, Lady G. Martial principles can indeed be found in cups of wine. I see we're like-minded in this aspect. Perhaps you and I could exchange a few moves when we're free. I'd gladly wager a bottle of my finest Western Crimson Flame.
How's she gonna fight in the wheelchair? Whoa!
Already itching for action before we even reach the mountain?
Maling is
Perfect.
actually looks really
This
cool.
has got plenty of space. Hey, Egghead! I have long heard about those silver needles of yours. How they can save lives and take down enemies. After we've eaten our fill, how about you and I have a little sparring match? I'd love to see what you can do.
You flatter me, General. Your halberd swept away all the bandits in the northern mountains. Now that's true martial skill. I'd be pleased to receive guidance from you.
He's the only one that doesn't look like a martial artist.
Ah, how
Oh.
wonderful. You younglings have such composed
Can we just dual
auras,
cultivation?
and I
or
can
easier
see a
cultivation?
glow of vitality in your eyes. Seeing such vigor in you all makes this old man feel rejuvenated.
I'm gonna be honest, the design character is quite good for I don't know, a fighting games. I think I already matched already. We have like the big guy, we have the old one, we have like the female general, the
Old
wheelchair.
Quit showing off with all that fancy talk. Why don't you take a look at me too? Lately, my body's been stuck going in circles at the 3rd stage of Vajra exorcism, and it's driving me crazy.
Stagnant cultivation. Has his special power reaches its limit? The immortal healer's brows furrow with concern.
Ube, why is your chi and blood surging like boiling water? Your young energy is overflowing and seems to be clashing with this
Ube looks like
mountain's
Hiccup's
coldness.
father, honestly.
You must be extremely careful these days. Don't force yourself too much. Bah! Nonsense! Tonight I'm going to devour every last bit of this coldness. Let's see what's tougher, this blizzard or my bones.
I see the NPC are all stereotypical wuxia characters tropes. Is it? I'm not too familiar. Without any warning, Wube slams the table and shoots to his feet, launching a palm strike directly at the immortal healer sitting beside him. Surprisingly, the healer shows no anger and begins sparring with him in earnest. As you quietly marvel at the wild custom of this place, the eager general also spins around and throws herself into the fray. These people just love to fight, aren't they? Hands swish through sizzling breath while blades tear through the frigid air. Their figures crisscross in wide, sweeping movement, the shockwaves from their technique shaking dust from the rafters above. Their physics and speed have indeed far exceeded the bounds of ordinary humans. How Chief gonna beat them? With physical rank of B. You duck behind the counter for cover and gently tap Shroll in your arms. Their speed, strength, resilience, and weapon proficiency all match the enhancement patterns of many corruptional humans. They all appear to be at least A-class sinners. Looks like we've already run into our targets before we even reach North Snow Manor. Their power is somewhat different from these city sinners. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it feels purer and more unified. Perhaps this is the internal force mentioned in the materials you gave me? My shackles aren't picking up any corruption fluctuation for now. Have you noticed anything special? Scroll is completely unresponsive. Oh, don't tell me the battery is out. Tap scroll again. This time it clearly makes an effort. But after struggling against your chest and emitting some electrical crackling noise, it gives out completely. Thanks for nothing, I guess. Chief will call for backup, I guess. Makes sense. I think after many events, we can say Chief is B+. Everyone in the inn has their eyes glued to this rare confrontation, making your hunch figure whispering by the counter all the more conspicuous. Pressing Stroll for real. I think like it's supposed to be Stroll that protecting us and shooting like laser or something. And I was hoping for a Road to Empress type of story when you are fed too much poisonous osmanthus soup way too many times. No escape. Just as you are about to discreetly give that metallic bomb in your arms a proper shake, a gentle yet clear voice drifts near unhurriedly.
You carry yourself with such composure, young friend. You don't seem like an ordinary spectator. Could it be that you're one of us?
One of us. She's asking whether you are also a martial hero who possesses the special powers unique to Northwild. You immediately become alert. Play dumb, admit it and greet her. Minute. Oh my god. If these people are indeed your targets for this mission, you will inevitably have to deal with them once you reach the manor. No point in being evasive now. You offer a slight smile and nod in acknowledgement.
I don't think I recognize you, young hero. Where do you
She's so
hail
pretty.
from?
I agree, she's so
Under
pretty.
which renowned peak did you train?
She's asking about your background and territorial affiliations. The world... That is so dodgy. The world is my home, and I come from wherever I came.
I do hear a foreign accent.
That doesn't answer the question. I've lost my hometown accent after wandering for so long.
That's a fine sword. You must be quite accomplished in the way of the blade.
Such lone warriors. I only know the basics. Compared to all of you, my skill are nothing.
The people sitting in this room would send ordinary wanderers of the martial world fleeing in terror. Yet you remain completely unperturbed. Such composure is rarely seen in a novice.
But I am indeed a novice, and that's why I don't recognize any of you by name. I can only tell that you are all extraordinary individuals. I'm used to traveling alone and I am not bound by these formalities. Please excuse me discourtesy. You maintain your composure and handle the situation smoothly, though you can't help but grumble internally about the Istian's roundabout ways of speaking and their many rules. Thank goodness you had Yugu give you a crash course before departure. Wow, thanks. Can't believe that we actually thanked Yugu. The scholar who has been quietly observing seems to be impressed by your decent turn of phrase and gross intrigue.
If I remember correctly, when you first entered, didn't you say you were heading to North Snow Manor? That's exactly our destination as well. This meeting must be fate. May I ask your epithet?
We thanking Yugu what a world we live in. Sense no wanderer, chief. Saying it out loud makes you feel inexplicably embarrassed, but to your surprise, two of them actually applaud and cheer.
Anyone who can make it on their own in the martial world must have exceptional abilities. I love befriending young talents. I'm curious, how did someone so young manage to reach the martial arts threshold? Do tell, my new friend.
I don't know, 100 push-up, 100 sit-up. I'm just a small fry who happens to have picked up some skills while helping others on the road. I'm no expert, so there's not much to tell.
It's my passion to cross blades with every swordsman I meet.
The second
It is a
anniversary.
common weapon, so true mastery is rare. If you've chosen this sword yourself, you oughtn't conceal it.
No,
Show
don't challenge
what
me!
you can do!
Why this woman is so eager to fight? Before you can refuse, the general has already seized her halberd and vaulted over the table's edge with one hand, sweeping toward you like a sparrow hawk. The red tassel on her weapon flutters as she strikes directly at the sword sheath in your hand. Dodge. While your answers have been flawless, actual combat will inevitably expose you. If you activate your shackles here, everything, the Manor gathering, the covert investigation, will be for nothing. You dodge desperately but are still driven toward the main hall by the halberd's sweeping force. Fortunately, you've observed earlier that while the inn is large, the cluttered furnishing will limit the general long weapon. Before you can think further, another swift strike whistle past your ear. I mean, do they have like courtesy to like the bar owner? Yeah, I perfectly dodged all three. See? After dodging 3 consecutive strikes, you finally managed to create some distance from the general. Just as you are about to offer some praise and slip away, a scorching hot hand suddenly presses against your back. I think the owner just accepts the fate. A dominating surge of energy lands on your back, probing your internal circulation. Oh! Did I just being double teamed?
I thought you was some hidden master. You don't even know where your chi point is. Which clan are you from? They think they can just send a lamb into a wolf den?
He looks like a dwarf. This man clearly isn't one to listen to explanation. You desperately want to escape, but just as you start to move, the immortal healer, who has been suddenly observing, strikes his walking stick against the ground. The soft tap somehow sounds thunderous, perfectly blocking your path.
Your chi is weak. Your foundation shaky. This old man can see you're no true martial hero. Heroes and ordinary folk are two different species. Young friend, you've risked great danger posing as one of us.
Ah, Bareta.
What are you plotting? Would you care to enlighten this old man?
We got caught so quickly. The moment these words leave his lips, Jie Wubei's palm crashes down like raging torrents, giving you no time to defend yourself. Oh, finally, time to fight. I forgot to mark Jichuan and the rest. Xiao Weng, where are you, Xiao Weng? And Aigu. Here you go.
My dear babe.
Nice. That was just dope.
I apologize in advance for my rudeness.
I don't need 16 round. Oh crap! I have to. I forgot about the positioning. Oh, is that the general? He's become a dude. Wait, I remember Chief gave his chi daily to Ying Ying to help her to heal. Oh, in the interrogation. You've barely set foot in Northwall and already find yourself in such a sorry state. You practically tumble your way out of the inn. The gazes of those martial heroes behind you piercing like needles. In their eyes, you've become a deceitful fiend who infiltrated their pack. Though they are not entirely mistaken, they pursue you relentlessly as you flee breathlessly through the streets and alleys, hoping to use the complex terrain to shake them off, but instead you become completely lost. Just when you are becoming trapped, a very soft voice urges you from behind.
This way. Quick, turn left.
Who? Who's talking? The footsteps of the crowd are already close. No time to think. Continue forward.
Oh no, wrong way. Duck down. Watch out for the darts.
You instinctively duck down as a black iron dart grazes your hair and drills into the mud wall behind you.
That's right. See the haystack by the wall? Come here. No one will find you.
You rush toward the wall corner following the voice, but miss your footing and tumble into the fluffy haystack. Just as you are about to struggle to your feet, a scrawny, dirt-covered hand presses down on your shoulder.
Don't move. Stay hidden. I'll handle them for you.
Is it like the duck from the live stream?
That little scoundrel runs faster than a damn mountain rat!
Yeah, I think you're just too slow, old man. Radiating with internal energy, Jie Wubei's every step shakes the ground, causing the muddy snow to splatter everywhere. The flying ice nearly hits the scholar's face behind them, but General Ma Ling arrived just in time to sweep it off before resuming the pursuit.
The snow's too deep. The tracks are all messy. That young man seems to have some decent skills. Perhaps we are being overly suspicious. If he really is heading to the manor, I'll have to apologize to him when we meet. And then, I'll spar with him.
Could you please stop with sparring?
I don't give a damn who he is! I'm here to stop those who don't know the rules from disturbing North Snow Manor's peace and ruining my plans!
Jie Wubei doesn't give further chase, turning back while cursing under his breath. Suddenly, a grimy figure darts out from the side, appearing almost right in front of his face.
Wow!
Eh?
It's Master Wu Bei! And, oh my, all the famous heroes from the martial world! Am I dreaming?
Who is this? The martial heroes are all taken aback.
Young friend, have you seen a gray-robed swordsman pass by?
I tell your stories in town every day. Especially General Ma's legendary conquest of the mountain bandits, and young Master Shen's generous aid to the woodcutters.
Could I have your autographs? Just sign on my back with charcoal.
What?
Quite the sweet talker, aren't you? Here, take these coins. But you'd better tell the truth. Have you seen a foreigner carrying a sword?
Oh, I can't believe young Master Shen is talking to me. Right. There was someone just now. I think they went into the woods over there. They ran so fast, they just vanished in a puff of smoke.
The girl has finally said something useful. Everyone looks in the direction she points to. That winding, secluded path clearly leads away from the manor.
Everyone, please calm down. We came here today to visit the manor and discuss martial arts, not to patrol the mountains and catch people for the manor master. Causing such a commotion over some young stranger, that would hardly look dignified.
You speak wisely, Dr. Yin. We are all part of the North Wild martial world, and we should stand together. We're already so close to the manor, so let us wait here for a moment. When Lady G arrives, we can pay our respects together to show our sincerity.
You stay crouched in the haystack, holding your breath as you watch the group of martial heroes calm down with their discussion. Before long, they are chatting and laughing, and eventually they leave. Only when their figures completely disappear beyond the veil of snow does the girl who helped you out of trouble pull you out. That smiling face beneath the conical hat is looking more familiar now. When we met before, are you the storyteller at the foot of the mountain?
Since you recognize me, I'll tell you my name. I'm Schwanger, the local expert who knows all the goings-on in Northwild.
Schwanger. Oh no, she's pretty! Why she's not playable? Make her an earring or something. With a flick of her wrist, the conical hat spins up into the air, and she catches it. Then she bends down, scoops up some snow and wipes it across her face, washing off all the soot. It's none other than the amateur storyteller from town who tells tales to children.
You! Do you want to go to North Snow Manor too?
Not. No, I'm just passing by. Yes, please. He takes out a roll of rough paper.
Look what I have here.
It's a hand-drawn sketch of the manor's terrain. The lines are crude but detailed, and there's a crooked doodle of a chick in the corner with a line of small text beside it. Where? Where's the chick? I want to see. Schwanger's secret passage. No idiots or bad guys. How can these martial heroes didn't suspect her? I mean, it's suspicious that she can appear just like that, especially because it's martial heroes she faced on. Maybe they know, they just don't want to pursue it. Who knows? I mean, if they can tell us about our chi and anything, I do agree that kind of weird that they can't tell that this girl is suspicious. Esteemed heroes, please be careful with the tables. Thank you for your patronage. Hearing no response, the attendant crawls out from under the table warily, hands pressed together like he's praying as he slowly opens his eyes. Seeing the chaos and the empty inn, he realizes the martial heroes are gone and breathes a sigh of relief and resignation. Tables and chairs, 20 coins. Broken bowls and dishes, 80 coins. The boss just lost a whole year's hard work.
Innkeeper.
Oh, Xiaofeng! Innkeeper?
Check, please.
She's the only one who paid. Well, she's been drinking
this
up
place
there.
is not bad. You get to drink and watch the show. Good wine. And you kept me entertained. North Snow Inn is such a lousy name, though. You should call it Great Tiger Tavern instead.
What? Who's talking? Is the inn haunted?
Oh, did I scare you? Hey, If you got anything to write with, it's not every day you run into the White Tiger Mountain Lord. I shall give you a proper 5-star review. Write down what I say. Okay?
I also surprised that she asked for, she want to pay. I thought she just gonna run away.
Winds howl through North Wild Snow. Come enjoy a brawling show. Should you dare to pick a fight? Ask your aching butt. It should know.
I like the way she speak. After the bewildered attendant has scribbled down her words, he finds a ladder and climbs up to the ceiling beams for a look, only to discover that the figure has long since vanished, leaving behind 2 ingots of finest silver. The inn's door have somehow been thrown wide open, and through the wind and snow, a carefree silhouette can be seen fading into the distance.
Alright, let's go, Meowie. Let's
Meowie.
have ourselves some fun. Time to catch the next show.
I think she's drunk. There's really good voice acting. With the tiger's roar, the silhouette races toward the snowy mountain's peak. Eh? Shit, I forgot her name. Schwanger. Schwanger. Oh, there's something here. I can do something? Ooh. See, select your character. Jay Wu Bei. A large crowd has gathered at the tavern, not for the food and drinks, but because Master Wu Bei is dining there. Jay Wu Bei's fingers curl into claws as he grabs thin slices of beef and stuffs them into his mouth. Without pause, he seizes a large jar and gulps down the wine. Soon, the waiter brings more meat, fruit, and vegetables. Master Wu Bei holds up the plate and pours the food directly into his mouth, swallowing it whole without even chewing. That's not good, you have to chew it first. Noticing the growing crowd, Master Wu Bei invites everyone to eat and drink their fill, charging it all to the delightful forest account. The crowd cheers loudly, praising Master Wu Bei's generosity. "What a great man Master Wu Bei is! He is my truest friend," shouts a man chewing on beef. "There's indeed endless delight to have next to the delightful forest masters," here's a beggar, tearing into a chicken leg. Master Wu Bei's Dharma name is so fitting. Wu Bei means no sorrow. We should all live a joyous life without sorrow, applauds a jobless man drinking heartily. That's not the reasoning you not being unemployed. Ji Wu Bei chuckles and tells the tavern owner to keep the dishes coming. Some say Master Wu Bei is too crude and self-indulgent, but how could such petty opinions possibly concern him? What, did he pay for it? I'm surprised he paid for it. San Wan Cho. The largest bank in the city boasts an imposing entrance, its gilt plate blazing blindingly under the sun. Carriages come and go constantly, carrying the chests full of gold and silver in and out. Its proprietor, San Wan Cho, has delicate features and always dressed in tailored brocade robes. He drinks from delicate white porcelain teacups and carries a folding fan inlaid with jade. Even the silver ingots he casually tosses to servants bear intricate engraving. He sponsors public constructions, distributes food during disaster, and grants interest-free loans to the poor during festivals. The common folk call him a true saint. Even those of the martial world are amiable with him. After all, who can wander the world of honor without a few coins and connections? His favorite accessory is an old copper coin whose edges are so worn they look shiny. He keeps it tied at his waist all the time. When asked about it, he would only smile and say it's a keepsake from his youth, whose value is more in sentiment than money. This only further convinces people that he is a genuine person who, despite his wealth, keeps his humble beginning close to his heart. Why so far they all look so good? I feel like there may be a plot twist later. Chances are. Older and younger sibling. Oh crap, I forgot to position. What is it? Is it a clover? Just leave it to Xiaofeng to finish them all of them. They look like couple like that, so cute. Oh, you're talking about Chief and Schwanger. You know, way into the manor. You look the plainly dressed girl up and down, your gaze finally settling on the crude map in her hands. I don't think she looks plain though. But sensing your attention, she quickly hides it behind her back while extending her other hand toward you, palm up.
Well, hand it over.
What? Your expression grown stern while she stares wide-eyed at you like you are not getting something obvious.
My pay. I just helped you slip away from all those martial heroes, didn't I? Don't you know the rule? Aren't you supposed to show a little appreciation?
You helped me. Just for this?
Oh, you want to know why I helped you?
She leans in closer with a smile, pushing her outstretched hand forward again, rubbing her fingertips together. I mean, if she's a sinner, she will be on the prod or grid. Second Hela. Actually, that's actually a really good comparison. Pay her. Other Hela, it's gonna actually remind me of Dudu. Because Dudu also helped us and then suddenly like asking for payment. You pull out some spare change that Stroll gave you and place it in her palm. Oh, Stroll now give us pocket money. She weighs it in her hand, then frowns and pouts.
Oh, young hero. I just rubbed dirt onto my face to cover for you,
Hela at home.
abandoning my dignity as a member of the beggar clan. I'm afraid this here is not quite enough to soothe my wounded pride.
Yeah, this is so Dudu. Give her a bit more. You sigh and pull out some more coins for her.
To tell you the truth, I've always been a sickly girl.
She doesn't look like
There's
it.
a bunch of little kids constantly chasing after me for candy at the foot of the mountain. Winter's coming, and charcoal gets more expensive every day. If I can't save enough money, I might actually freeze to death
Kind of
in
version
some
of Hela.
alley.
You mean Istia version of Hela? Stroll is chief official hubby and it can. More like parent. Shirley is from Beggar Clan. Wow, my guess is just amazing. Don't tell me Stroll is this game's Paimon. Here, take it all. Enough. Just tell me already.
In fact, I helped you for one simple reason. Because I know who you are.
How do you know who I am? Your heart skips a beat. What do you know?
I know. You're a huge martial arts fan, aren't you?
Okay, she's as dumb. Huh?
Stop pretending. I could tell when I was telling those stories back at the tea stall. Your eyes lit up when I mentioned the legendary heroes and the secret codex. I know that look all too well.
Oh, thank God she's an idiot. You're right. You got it all wrong. You're right. How could you tell I'm a martial arts fan?
Oh, I just can. After all, we're kindred spirits. Everyone says that if you live virtuously and do good deeds, you will one day have your martial enlightenment and step into that dangerous but exciting world. How enchanting that sounds. But what about unlucky souls like us? I've tried countless ways, yet I'm still shut out from that world. And the longer I wait, the more obsessed I become. Even in my dreams, I see myself as part of the martial world. That's why you pretended to be a hero, isn't it? I heard how you got exposed at the inn. Trust me, I understand.
Wait. Did she just put us on the same level as her? Her voice grows quieter, sounding genuinely melancholic. If not for the way she's deftly stuffing the money she just collected into her pouch, you will have almost been fooled by her. You catch a glimpse of her bag stuffed full of bottles and jars, and she notices your gaze.
These? They're medicines I have to take every
Oh,
day.
she's so
I
cute.
wasn't lying when I said I'm sickly. I can't become a hero because of my poor constitution. Everyone in Pingon Town knows.
You didn't come to North Snow Manor just to get inspiration for a new story to tell the children, did you? I remember you mentioning that the Manor Master was also once sickly. Do you believe that?
Yes. I want to see with my own eyes whether that codex can truly change fate and transform someone like me into a genuine hero.
The Codex. Seems like she's going to be like the heroine of this story. If there really exists a special item that can transform an ordinary person into a sinner, could it be exactly what you're looking for?
What about you? What brought you here?
I want to get autograph of these people. I want to dominate the martial world. I got lost. No, I want to dominate the martial world.
All right. I won't press you. A true hero always
I would be
keeps
sad
a
if she
secret
died
too.
though. I don't think she will die.
At least tell me what
Why
I should
she will
call you?
die? This is not supposed to be a sad story, is it? Hopefully not. Just call me Chief.
Wait, is that your real name?
No, there's a title.
Well, if we're venturing into the manor, we must take our roles seriously. I'll call you the young hero. And you can call me Master Schwanger.
Why Master though? I'm not sure I follow, but sure.
Are you ready to begin our martial world adventure, young hero?
Following the crude map, she leads you to one side of the manor entrance and steps aside to reveal a hole only big enough for a dog to pass through. Martial heroes, sinners, the manor, the codex, and the illicit trade in the outlands during distant times. What lies beyond this opening may satisfy the world's curiosity. Against your chest, Stroll remains silent. You likely have to face whatever comes next on your own. The battery is out! Crawl through the hole. Wait, are we in the front or are we in the back? Because if we're in the back, we're looking at her butt. The entrance is narrow, barely wide enough for one person to crawl through. Snow mixed with ice shards scrapes against your clothes, sending a chill through your bones. Just as your breathing grows labored, a cold wind suddenly blows from ahead, and white light spreads around you. Plot twist at end. Don't be sad, end. Oh, this is the manor? It looks so big. Dark blue stone rises into towering walls, while curved eaves and ornate brackets stretch through the curtain of snow. In the open courtyard with clean stone paths, old plum trees thrust their branches toward the grey sky like firm brush strokes. Even the dense snow cannot conceal the manor's serene, imposing presence.
I've always heard that North Snow Manor is like a fairyland. So the stories are true.
Jichuan lived here alone? Finally, time for free exploration. Note that action point and Nive's edge cultivation attempt are still limited. Of course, you can also skip this stage. Tap here for more information. What is this? Tap here to reset story progress and restart your adventure into the martial world. However, any martial arts you've learned will be forgotten. I've recorded all your past adventures here. Since you are my underling now, since when we are your underling? I'll teach you some instant martial arts. Your reputation in the martial world will also be recorded here. Oh, are we seriously learning this? What do you mean to learn? Oh, I think I already checked it on the first one. Miss and Paul. King Gong. Internal Force. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, select your character. Ji Guining. Father, I don't understand. Why do people blame a songstress for a kingdom's fall instead of the powerful emperor who ruled it? Ji Guining asks. Her father immediately launches into a grand lecture about how a great martial hero must devote himself to restoring his nation and serving his people. He declared that despite their currently humble station, as descendant of imperial blood, they would one day unite the realm and he would become emperor of Northwald's martial world. Before he can finish, a patron from inside the tavern beckons them over. Her father pushes Ji Guining's wheelchair as they enter. She plays her pipa and sings Flowers of the Golden Court. Please, the patron tosses the father and daughter a few coins. Her father maintains his noble bearing, bowing with dignified grace. The patron waves them off dismissively. Ji Guining drift to the legendary martial heroes from Northwald tales. What would it be like if she became one too? Perhaps she could truly become what her father spoke of, an emperor of the martial world, revered by all. When that day came, what song would she sing? Xiaofeng. In a small shrine at the foot of White Tiger Mountain, a traveling merchant sets some wine and meat on the offering table, then bows several times reverently. Papa, what are you doing? The little girl beside him asks. Papa is going on a long journey, sweetheart. I'm asking the White Tiger Mountain Lord for protection, so I may cross White Tiger Mountain safely, and I must also ask the Mountain Lord to keep you and your mother safe, the merchant explained to his daughter. Will the Mountain Lord answer our prayers? The little girl asked. Of course, as long as we pray sincerely. If the Mountain Lord accepts our offerings, it means he promises to protect us. Papa has traveled this mountain path for many years now. It has always been this way. And so, the girl mimics her father's gesture and takes a few bows as well. They're so close. It's like they're going on a date. Oh. Oh, we can explore? Whoa, we can choose anything? Which one that I have to choose? Do we choose which one that we want to fight? What's this? Oh shit. Oh no, we have action point. You can earn heroic worldliness by doing Nivea's age cultivation. You can only gain heroic up to a certain number of times. In each free stage, an action point will be consumed. See the and difficulty here. Start. Wait, I want to. Is it the highest difficulty? What am I doing? Oh, shush. During the cultivation, use your internal force to slide through white snowflake and red plum petals, but avoid the black withered branches. Shoo. Just let me do this tutorial, man. Seriously. The more points you score during each cultivation session, the more heroic values you will earn at the end of the session. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just let me play the game! Note that each cultivation session has a time limit. As long as you continuously slash this correct target, your combo will increase. Upon reaching a certain combo count, you will enter the flow state. Your circulation quickens, your vision turns red, and snowflakes fall much faster. Whoosh. Slash. Can I slash the red one? I forgot. God damn it! I should have listened to the tutorial. No! Yeah, this is getting faster. I'm like fighting the freaking master. Ah, bullshit. The bottom line was supposed to be hit. 428. Not bad. Isn't this fruit slasher game? What the name I can't remember. Yeah, it's a fruit slasher. Okay, I can pick the thing here now. When using martial art, you can retry once after failing. Do you think I'm gonna fail? Makes you light and nimble on your feet, allows explosion of the Manor front slope and back slope area, and Unlock noted gameplay, feature point, story point. What's this? When you see martial arts, the success probability will be shown. Oh, this is for the fight! Oh, this is for the fight! Oh. I think we can fight here. Can I challenge this guy? Hey, Maling, let's fight. Area lock. I cannot go. Lucky. The bell tower is so high up. It will take us forever to climb there. If we knew King Gong, we could just go whoosh and leap right out. Look, General Invisible and Silver Needle Gentleman are chatting up there. They are surveying the Manor situation. New in town. What's King Gong? Huh? You don't even know what King Gong is? Are you playing dumb? Want to test me? King Gong is a fundamental skill in Eastern martial arts. Once you learn it, your legs become so nimble you can run across rooftops and scale walls, covering the incredible distance in a single day. Didn't I just give you a codex earlier? Just study it and you will pick it up in no time. You fish out the book Schwanger showed at you earlier. Learn Kung Fu in 100 Learn Kung Fu in 100 days. It looks incredibly dubious. You have learned more about Nordwell. Okay, let's learn King Gong. Unlock. Now I can go up. Yeah. Seriously? In order for me to go up, I have to learn Kung Fu. Okay. I challenge you to duel. I'm gonna click this guy. I thought I can fight them. Okay, let's go here. Hey, isn't that young Master Shen, the Golden Brocade? So he's here all alone, listening to the snow and admiring the plum blossoms, huh? How fancy! Does the fruit of plum tree taste good? You can't eat the fruit of plum tree. You're not from around here, so you've probably never seen Northwell plum blossom before. In Istia, the literati always admire plum blossom in winter. I will try to secretly snap off a branch for you. I'm sure the Manor Master won't mind. You're not going to charge me again, are you? Oh, it will be right to ask for money for such a classy gesture, will it? Of course not. How do I know like how many action I have? Oh, I can enter. Oh, this is so cool. Cool exploration. This is the Manor East Wing. You and Schwanger stand on your tiptoes, peering through the window. Peering through the window. Jie Wubei has somehow amassed a lot of food and is currently scarfing it all down by himself. He carelessly tosses various foods together, dumping everything into a huge wooden basin. Then he leans down to the ground and devours the food like an animal, gulping it down in large mouthfuls while making satisfied groans. Isn't that Master Wubei, the delightful forest master? Why is he eating so ravenously? I get it, he must be practicing some kind of secret martial art. A lot of Northwell's martial skills such as Golden, Toad, Snake Hand and Mantis Claw involve imitating animals. Wow, this is an actual reference from a movie, isn't it? Master Wubei must be practicing a martial skill inspired by the pig. Is that an insult? Let me think. Wild boar foot guard, mountain swine lunch, tumbling fatty. That's probably a bit offensive, don't you think? Learn King Gong just to climb. Take Schwarang and leave. Use more to hold back your laughter. Oh no! I'm so sorry. Why I'm fighting her? In Istia, many problems can be solved with martial arts. Nevertheless, success isn't a guarantee. Victory and defeat are simply part of the journey. Is it like paper, rock, scissors? This time, let's try using internal force. Now follow my rhythm and steady your breathing. Now tap here and put your skill to the test. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. Regardless. You Okay, really, one more. I don't think I can even win. Draw! Ah, this bullshit. Okay, I got it, you're a master, okay? Schwanger words are simply too hilarious and you can't help but laugh out loud. Who's there? His furious roar erupts like a thunderclap. The wooden window explodes open from a single palm strike as Yubei leaps out, his eyes blood red, frantically searching for the source of the sound. At a critical moment, Schwanger pulls you away just in time. You both hold your breath, hiding behind the rocks and plum trees, letting the cold wind and floral fragrance mask your presence as you barely evade Yubei's search. Huh, this time you win. Next time, how do I get out? Oh, this one. Next time, I'll be the one. I'm glad no one hurt her. We hurt her. Meeting her. Okay, let's talk with the pretty woman. What's her name? Ji Guining, if I'm not wrong. Oh, now I remember all of her name. What? Where is she? Ji Guining. No, I still want to explore. Can I go to Mid-Lake Pavilion? Oh, why she just posed there? I'm running out of action, am I? Why is she posing here? I get it, you're pretty, okay? B+ master. So she wasn't lying when she claimed to be a Nordwald know-it-all. You listen as Schwanger recounts the tale of the Manor previous masters. The medical sage couple had a daughter late, and the girl was cursed with frail health. Later, the Manor fell into seclusion as they devoted themselves to caring for her. The martial world had almost forgotten about the North Snow Manor, yet these sudden rumors of a secret codex have drawn minds back to that chaotic era when Nordwald had no heroes. The medical sage couple were true champions of those troubled times, so it's hardly surprising the Manor could achieve such grandeur.
See that? Everyone's heading to that building in the center. That must be the meeting hall. Follow me. I've already scouted the route. We'll circle around behind the covered bridge. I guarantee no one will spot us.
Are you sure? Why, I'm doubting you. You two walk in a single file, hugging close to the corridor pillars as you creep forward. From Schwanger practice movement, she's clearly no stranger to this kind of sneaking around. Aren't there any guards or servants in this place?
What if they're all hiding in the shadows, watching us?
We wouldn't be able to creep around with our butts sticking out like this in that case, would we?
Maybe this Manor Master is an unusual character who doesn't trust people. Maybe she has set up a bunch of hidden traps instead. Ow!
to think that Chief used the word butt in his sentence. Why does Schwanger look like Jichuan in disguise? Is she? Kind of, yeah. But is Jichuan really this quotation mark hilarious? She looks like very delicate person in the trailer. She suddenly lets out a yelp and you instinctively tense up.
Don't move. Something's poking me. Something sharp on my butt.
No, not me. So cute. Is there really a hidden trap? You turn around cautiously, only to meet two pairs of round, beady black eyes. Two chubby little birds are tilting their heads at you, and one is even tugging at Schwanger's clothes with its beak. Oh no! Cheep, 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 cheep.
They're yelling at us. They're scolding us for not using the front door, calling us sneaky thieves.
How do you even understand that? You can understand them.
It was an educated guess.
You don't speak bird, but you do notice that each bird has a thin bamboo tube tied to its leg. You reach out to remove them and find two plain memos rolled up inside.
Notes? What do they say?
unfold the notes. North Snow Manor has no gates. The winds escort the willing guests in, who choose their own fate. Skinny, elegant handwriting in tranquil black ink. You lift your head to see snow blanketing the courtyard and the quiet buildings. The entire manor seems to have anticipated your arrival. Okay, let's go. Am I allowed to explore or what? Okay. See if we have to go. Is the guest, of course she would act, right? The two chubby birds lead you to the stone steps before the meeting hall, then vanish into the shadows beneath the eaves. Were those birds sent by the manor master to deliver us the message? To welcome us inside?
But why would she do that? Has she grown tired of guests who are real martial heroes, so she's summoning us for a change?
Anyway, isn't it a good thing? At least we don't have to hide anymore. But someone who willingly lives in isolation in this harsh, cold place to convalesce doesn't seem like the type who enjoys company. You're finding this manor master increasingly mysterious and incomprehensible. For now, you have no choice but to play your roles as honored guests. The meeting hall's entrance is spacious and decorated with cold, austere stone pillars. Flanking the doorway is a couplet carved into dark wood. A decade, the hero bones lie beneath the snow alone, cloud-shrouded manor in the deadly cold. Doesn't this couplet seem a bit strange?
Certainly doesn't sound cheerful. Hero bones and lone manor? It gives me the creeps.
Cold wind sweeps across the steps, stirring up fine snow against the grand entrance of the meeting hall, sounding like someone weeping. You two exchange a glance, then push open the doors and step inside. A warm fire crackles inside the hall, while the fragrant steam of tea fills the air. Several martial heroes are casually discussing recent events when they suddenly feel a cold draft sweep in through the door cracks. Everyone in the hall turns their gaze toward the entrance in unison.
Why is everyone staring at us?
Probably because we kind of tricked these martial heroes at the foot of the mountain. The atmosphere is tense. Fortunately, Ji Guining speaks up in a gentle voice, breaking the silence.
Oh, our brave guests have traveled from afar despite the snowstorm to honor the Manor Master's invitation. Why don't we all share a drink together and welcome our new friends?
Whatever methods you used, it's a feat to have made it here. You have my acknowledgement.
We go through by a tunnel. Afterward, the martial heroes you encounter at the inn gradually take their seats. Shuang'er is behaving, simply staying close by your side and gorging herself with snacks without causing any trouble. Half an incense stick time passes as the sun sinks in the west. Shuang'er has already eaten her fill, yet one seat remains empty.
Where's Jie Wubei?
The master said he's not used to sitting around waiting like this, so he's already returned to his room to rest.
Or maybe he's dead. Someone kill him. The hall falls momentarily silent except for the faint chewing sound from Shuang'er. Another moment passes. A gentle breeze sweeps in from outside, gliding across the floor with drifting snowflakes and the fragrance of plum blossom, softly lifting the gauze curtains beneath the light.
This wind feels unusual.
Master
It rises from the southeast
a cloud and
flows through the hall without fading or lingering.
Are you saying someone is controlling the wind? But who could do such a thing so surreptitiously in a hall full of respected martial heroes?
Whoa. Before the scholar can finish his sentence, a gust suddenly erupts. and the two heavy wooden doors slam shut with a thunderous crash. The wind howls and swirls through the hall like the low growl of a trapped beast. Everyone holds their breath, muscle tense, exchanging wary glances. A lurking master? Or is this a trap to force the hero's hand? To accomplish all this in an instant? This is no ordinary feat. Sorry. This is no ordinary feat.
What's that?
Everyone follows where she points, and there above the central incense burner stands a slanted plum branch, its snow-dusted buds radiating a striking, ethereal beauty. Just moments ago, everyone's attention was completely absorbed by the strange movement of the doors and windows, so no one noticed when this was placed here or by whom. Wait! If what Order said is correct, that Schwanger is Jichuan, why it kind of like give you impression like this is like Kung Fu Panda? Like Schwanger like literally behaving like Po, you know, like she know nothing, she just like the clown, she just like being underestimated, and all of these people like the what do you call it, the 5 dragon warrior or whatever it is. the other martial arts. So and then at the end of the day, the one that being chosen is Po, aka Schwanger. Remember, stop drinking yours. Well, I got some boost from Xiaofeng. She shared some just now. Just moments ago, everyone's attention was completely absorbed by the strange movement of the doors and windows, so no one noticed when this was placed here or by whom.
Someone is here.
The general instinctively reaches for her weapon, but it's already too late. A rapid succession of loud bangs rings out like a sudden downpour. It's the powerful wind slamming shut the high windows on all 4 sides, sealing off the hall.
The plums in the garden are blooming so beautifully despite the frost. I was quite taken with them and went to pick one to admire, which delayed me for a moment. My apologies for keeping you all waiting. I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I am the master of North Snow Manor, a descendant of the Zhang family. Please accept the sincerest greetings from Jishuan, distinguished heroes.
Oh. Every guest at this banquet is a figure of renown in their own right. The Manor Master's entrance was clearly meant to intimidate them, and it proved effective. The heroes all understand that they could never replicate the sheer presence displayed in her arrival.
Why the silence, my guests?
Damn, she got some aura. Several furtive glances are exchanged, as if the guests are deciding who should step forward first. But the Manor Master has already chosen her target.
Princess, with your leg condition, the journey up the mountain in the snow must have been arduous.
So who will die first? Suddenly singled out, Ji Guining feels every gaze in the hall piercing her like needles. But being several years older than Ji Chuan, she's able to remain composed.
It is most kind of you to ask, but no harm has come to me.
As a musical expert, you must also be an admirer of art and refined beauty. I wonder, can my humble Manor's scenery catch your discerning eye?
This like, what do you call it? Low-key show off or something.
It is certainly exquisite. Such beauty is rarely seen in this world.
How old are they?
Being able to witness such scenery makes my arduous journey up the mountain worthwhile.
The figure behind the curtain smiles, covering her face.
Is that so? I thought you only climbed the mountain to seek ways to clear your blocked internal force and revive the stagnant development of your martial arts, Princess.
You.
Oh, she has sharp tongue. Ji Guning's expression shifts several times, momentarily speechless, but the Manor Master behind the curtain seems unbothered, already chuckling softly as she turns to her next target.
Oh, so young Master Shu has come as well. Few know of the remarkable literary talents of the Silver Needle gentleman. The Mid-Lake Pavilion in my courtyard still lacks an inscription. Might I trouble you to improvise a poem?
You flatter me. But I shall endeavor for my gentle host.
The scholar gazed darts across the seated guests. After a moment's contemplation, he recites 4 lines. It's a well-structured poem that lacks real inspiration, passable but unremarkable. A subtle tension settles over the hall. Only the figure behind the curtain seems amused.
Wonderful. I shall display it outside the pavilion to commemorate today's gathering. What a curious coincidence that young Master Shu's martial techniques seem remarkably similar to this poem.
Damn.
Steady, smooth, but never too bold. I am truly impressed.
That sounds like an insult though.
Miss Jiang,
Su Shen's face immediately pales, but he endures the humiliation in silence, not daring to speak. Instead, it's his travel companion, the general, who loses her composure first.
I'm not one with refined etiquette, so forgive me if I sound harsh.
She wants to duel,
But
isn't
I
she?
can't stand watching my friend be subjected to such unfair criticism and humiliation. Everyone present today has earned their reputation in the martial world. Your way of treating guests isn't exactly hospitable, is it?
General Ma, your mountain-splitting halberd can advance no further since it reached its city destroyer form. Every time you channel your energy to your sternum, you feel a prickling and burning sensation, don't you?
How did you know?
How did I know? You've all braved the harsh snowstorm and traveled here from afar, claiming you're here to discuss martial arts and meet your fellow heroes. But I can see clearly what occupies your minds. The obstacles hindering your martial arts advancement. Young Master Shen's golden peacock fan may be dazzling, but it lacks the power to penetrate solid defenses. Master Yin has saved countless lives, yet the chronic blockages in his own 3 yin meridians worsen each year. And there are 2 guests here who haven't even grasped the fundamentals of their arts.
Oh crap. I thought she gonna forget about us.
So when you heard there was a sickly woman on this desolate mountain who possessed divine techniques that could enhance your martial prowess, you all came rushing to my humble dwelling uninvited. And yet, you have the audacity to demand proper hospitality.
Okay, to be fair, she has a good point. I think she just pissed because like suddenly these people just come to her house without, give a heads up. The hall falls silent with only the soft crackling of the fire breaking the stillness. Everyone, including you, may have underestimated this frail, reclusive young manor master and this gathering of martial heroes. You fear it might be harder to leave Mount Fuyun than it was to come. I feel like Yu Wu Bei maybe know this is gonna happen. So he just avoid like, yeah, I'm not going to come to the meeting, yeah. Hell no. I think she's gonna call me pig or something.
Please do not mistake our curiosity for rudeness. After all, those in the martial world have always known only one path.
I'm pissed too. I
Live
mean, I don't want to greet
virtuously
guests.
and learn the heavenly
The
way.
royal rose.
So when we suddenly heard talk of a secret codex, it was only natural that we wanted to explore it.
Behold the divine arts that quell the snow, granting the mortals a springtime glow. You are only curious whether this rumor's true, aren't you?
Yeah. Wow, she's so sentimental.
It is true. these techniques can indeed clear internal blockages and mental obstacles, helping you overcome the bottlenecks that have plagued you for years.
Oh,
I believe the fact that I am still well and conversing with you is proof enough.
so this
However,
internal blockage and mental obstacles is basically mania, is it?
they do not exist to satisfy your insatiable greed.
What do you mean by this?
What do you mean?
What I mean is, the breakthrough you've all spent your lives pursuing is, in my eyes, nothing more than a speck of dust on my fingertip. And I have no intention of flicking it your way.
Enough! All you've done is humiliate us with your every sentence. Do you take us for some foolish cowards?
From the start, the Manor Master hasn't wanted to receive these uninvited guests. Technically, she's the one who's supposed to be mad. She's been evading the topic, wearing down everyone's patience. This very moment of heightened tension is probably what she's waiting for. As you expect, the figure behind the curtains remains perfectly still, watching the growing unrest among the guests. She speaks increasingly slowly. Okay.
I'm only making you see just how insignificant the opportunity you've yearned for truly is when faced by someone who actually possesses it.
Damn.
And how pitiful and laughable your struggles are.
Whoa. The figure behind the curtain raises a fingertip, pointing toward the seated guests.
If you want to obtain the Codex and reach the pinnacle in one leap, then let's trade. All I require is your lives.
Whoa. The moment the word lives leaves her lips, the general finally explodes into action. Her halberd flies from her grip like a furious dragon, ripping through the suffocating air with an ear-splitting shriek as it hurtles straight toward the curtain seat. The next second, a cold gleam flashes from behind the ghost curtains, the fragrance of plum blossoms filling the air as invisible energy ripples outward like waves. This eternal force seems as pure as that of the other martial heroes present, but the shackles detect more noticeable fluctuation amid the turbulent air. S-Class? She's an S-Class? Whoa. Don't tell me all of the martial heroes is S-Class. But Jichuan is S limited class, so... Is it Chun-Li? What is this? This one is so cute. Wait, I want to see that enemy. Who is that? Oh, it's so cute. I don't want to hit him. I don't want to hit her. Lotus Maiden. Oh, did I just kill her? God damn. I'm gonna let her pass next time. Limited tap is more than regular, is that so? No, I just picked that shit up. More like he said about the frail lady. The halberd never reaches the curtains, struck back mid-flight by a single petal shot from behind the veil. Ma Ling catches her violently shaking halberd, her hand aching numbly. Oh, she was referring S-Class to Jichuan, not Ma Ling. I just noticed that she hasn't even shown herself, yet a single petal carries so much force. This Manor Master power is on a completely different level from these martial heroes. Could that Codex really enhance special powers? Whoa. When has the mighty General Invisible ever endured such humiliation? Even as you process what just happened, she locks eyes with the scholar, twists her body once more and divinely thrusts her spear forward. The flying petals try again, but the general seems to have expected this, twisting her waist to dodge aside. so the assault with her halberd was merely a feint. The real killing blow comes from behind her. The silver needles between the scholar's fingers have already been launched amid the earlier chaos. In an instant, the silver needles pierce half an inch into the gauze curtains. Just as the attack is about to succeed, the next moment, tremendous energy erupts like a volcano, blasting forth from behind the veil. The tightly sealed doors and windows burst open, as howling winds of the blizzard pour into the hall. Candles flicker throughout the room. Everyone shields their face from the sudden onslaught of snow. When they manage to open their eyes again, they see that the silver needles have somehow reversed direction, hurtling back toward them with even greater speed and ferocity.
Get back! The needles are poisoned!
Thanks to his timely warning, the silver needles hit the floorboards at their feet like lightning bolts. This was clearly a killing strike meant to take lives. Everyone looks up toward the Manor Master's seat, where the glowing snow highlights that slender silhouette. Still seated, she seems poised, as if she didn't even move at all.
The Manor Master's divine skills are truly unparalleled. It seems the rumors of your serious sickness are simply untrue. In that case, we shall humbly seek instruction from you as fellow martial artists. Please forgive any rudeness on our part.
You can just do that? You try to kill this person and now you want her to give you instruction?
Enough talk. This is exactly why I came.
Bullshit.
To witness such marvelous weapons and martial techniques. She has slighted us so, and I'm not one who can endure such treatment. Then let me be the first to test just how strong you are!
Didn't you the first one to attack? With that, Ma Ling surges forward once more. This time, it's no feint. She channels her immense energy, using her body as a shield to ram straight into the ghost curtains. Seeing her courageous act, the others hesitate no longer. Folding fan, palm strikes, hidden weapons, even haunting strings of musical notes, various attacks erupt simultaneously from every direction, converging into a deadly torrent that rushes straight toward the plain white gauze curtains. Sensing danger, you start looking for cover, but notice Schwanger's frozen in place, her white eyes staring blankly into the air. Don't just stand there.
My first time seeing so many masters. Invincible iron steeds cleave through a rain of silver. Peacock plumes bloom as harp notes make hearts quiver. What a gathering of great heroes! Ah!
Before she completes her sentence, you suddenly yank her under the table.
Ouch! What are you doing?
Trying to stay alive. Sure enough, just as the wave of attacks is about to reach the curtains, a ring of pale green energy suddenly blooms from behind it, accompanied by a low rumble like muffled thunder. All the incoming attacks are sent back along their original paths by this overwhelming, irresistible force, crashing into the surrounding walls with even greater intensity. The entire meeting hall shakes violently as utensils overturn and wine spills everywhere. The table you are hiding beneath gets struck by the aftershock of a reflected palm strike, splitting open a half-foot crack. You and Schwanger hunker down as low as possible, feeling the floor trembling continuously beneath you. General Ma Ling, who bears the brunt of the attack, goes flying backward like a kite with a severe string, crashing heavily into the wall. Princess G wheelchair gets pushed by the shockwave, sliding straight back before slamming into a pillar. The scholar and the golden brocade faces turn deadly pale, each coughing up a mouthful of blood. Only the immortal healer Yin Yan Cheng, who had slipped behind a massive pillar like a nimble fish the moment chaos broke out, now pokes half his face out. His eye shows no fear, but instead gleam with almost fanatical excitement. I mean, like, his face is fear.
Marvelous. marvelous.
No, don't spill the wine.
Marvelous. This energy is unadulterated, intense yet controlled. It clearly belongs to someone whose vitality has reached its peak, yet remains perfectly restrained.
The healer looks ready to risk getting closer for another look, but just as he pokes his head out, a vicious palm strike comes from behind, whistling past his nose tip. With a sharp hiss, it leaves 4 gruesome claw marks, each an inch deep, in the tough sandalwood pillar.
The blow feels bone-chillingly cold and embodies the savage gust of the mountains. This isn't from the girl behind the curtain.
Oh, Xiaofeng?
Wonderful. Yet another new guest. Just how many treasures is this manor hiding today?
Is he really immortal? You look toward the hall entrance upon hearing this, but there is no newcomer outside the door, only swirling snow everywhere.
Hey, hey! Where are you looking? I'm up here. I'm talking to you two hiding under the table.
Oh no, she found us out.
Any more wine? I've drunk the entire jar while watching y'all grappling around. Forget it. I can tell you two don't have any say around here. Hey, you! The Manor Master! Got any fine wine left? I need a couple of sips to wet my throat.
The entire hall falls silent. After that intense brawl, the heroes are still trying to catch their breath. At this moment, only the person behind the curtains can still respond calmly.
If you wish to drink, Mountain Lord, please help yourself.
Wow. Hey, Xiaofeng. That's really long, Xiaofeng.
It's just that
Yeah,
my
Apple, calm
manor's
down.
wine has quite a bite to it. I'm afraid it might not suit an uninvited guest's palate.
Oh, good animation.
Oh, I don't care much about the wine's taste, as long as there are enough delicious snacks to go with it. I can see you've terrorized them properly. The show probably can't go on now. How boring is that? Hey. Why don't you show yourself and spar with me? It'll be fun!
What the hell keep looking like that? As the Mountain Lord speaks, she springs forward. Hey, they're so quick, what the
Now
hell?
that's interesting.
She curves her fingers like claws, lunging once more toward the figure behind the curtains. This time the curtains remain still. Because behind them, there is no one.
Your little voice echoing trick with that fake shadow might fool these weaklings, but you can't fool my nose. I knew it from the start. There was never a 10th person here. Well, since you've already gathered so many actors for this show, I'll stay to finish this wine. And I'm definitely sticking around for the entertainment.
Declaring that, the Mountain Lord picks up her cup of wine and drains it in a single gulp.
You're indeed quite generous, little Manor Master. You heeded my request and brought in the best snack to go with the wine.
This to be on table is just NPC. Cheerfully, she sniffs the lingering aroma in her wine cup, then flips around and sprawls back onto the beams casually. But everyone can tell the snack she mentioned can't be anything pleasant. Boom. A thunderous roar explodes from the mountain ridge, shaking the ground and swaying the building frame. The sky suddenly darkens, not from sunset nor clouds, but from the massive curtain of snow raised by the avalanche, like 10,000 white horses stampeding down from the mountain top. The entire sky is devoured by the rolling white waves. The sun vanishes rapidly behind the wall of snow. It's as if it has gone from day to night in the matter of just a few breaths. The manor seems to have plunged into a bottomless abyss of snow.
Since you all insist on claiming this power, Then come and take it with your own hands.
Oh.
I shall await you in the heart of this snowstorm. Come bearing your desires, treading upon blood.
Everyone barely manages to compose themselves from the shock of the avalanche before rushing out the hall and climbing up to survey their surroundings. Everywhere around the manor is completely blocked by snow. As far as the eye can see, there are only thick white walls that have swallowed the path, trapping the entire manor in an abyss. You remember the couplet at the doors. Hero bones, lone manor? You catch a rusty stench drifting from the depths of the manor, cutting through the wind and snow. It's the smell of blood. Is it Jiwubei? Oh! This has become like a murder mystery. Jiwubei's corpulent body lies slumped beneath the guest room folding screen. Murky drool trickling from the corner of his mouth as the smell of alcohol fills the air. A half-finished jar of wine sits by his side, along with several dishes of meat that appear completely untouched. But upon closer inspection, what fills those dishes isn't food at all. Piled, there are the internal organs. What the hell? Piled, there are the internal organs he spat out. Heart, liver, spleen, lungs, all wrapped in mucus and streaks of blood. Their shapes still faintly recognizable. That is brutal! What the hell? Jichuan, what the hell? Beside Jiwubei, a note in crimson ink lies half drenched in a pool of blood. Red Plum Denunciation 1. Heaven's mighty gifts squandered at a feast. Can your gluttonous heart discern the grease? Jade plates brim with oaths long broken. Red Plum shall witness you fast upon your own organs. Gluttonous. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait. I'm curious. 1. Oh crap. Wait, I don't want to check that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, is it are each of the martial hero is a representation of 7 deadly sin? Is gluttony is the 7 deadly sin, right? Is it greed? Yeah, greed is sin. I think it's gluttonous the first one. Greed could be, I don't know, because this guy is rich. So maybe greed is this guy. This one probably pride. This one probably I don't know. This guy definitely wrath. Or maybe, this guy is so angry. Or maybe this guy. Or maybe Xiaofeng. Greed diver. Honestly, I don't know the 7 sin. Who's the 7 one? Who's the 7 one? There's 7 here. 1, 2, 3 here. There's the lady. 3, 4, 5, 6, and Jiwubei. So it doesn't count Chief and Jichuan. Okay, where do I go? Determine the time of the. Now you become a detective also. Can I go here? Okay, there's nothing. Okay, it's been that we really have to go there. Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh, luckily they don't really actually show the, all the organ. The amount of mixed dim is exciting. It's actually really interesting. The martial arts, the 7 deadly sin thingy. The I didn't expect it's become like a murder case also. The curtains are drawn tight, plunging the room into near darkness. Jiwubei, the delightful forest master, sits slumped on the couch, eyes half lidded. You reach out under his nose but feel nothing. So that's why the manor master was nowhere to be seen. You slip away to see Master Wubei off, I see. The Manor Master threatened our life at the banquet just now. We shouldn't linger here. We will best leave the mountain at once. But Lady G, Snow Quell Arts hasn't suffered yet. How can we leave empty-handed? Forget the codex. Don't be discouraged, everyone. Our priority now should be catching the Manor Master and avenging Master Wubei. Yi Wubei is only her first victim. The Manor Master will not stop. She's coming for all of us. The martial heroes react in different ways. Some with fear, some with composure, some with grief and rage. Ironically, Ji Wubei himself, lying on the couch, is all but forgotten. These martial arts calm the martial heroes down. Is there like how to level up the my numbers? I feel like I'm still weak. I don't buy the enough skill. So let's just go search for traces of the killer. You still yourself and inspect the surrounding amid the chaos. The room's furnishing remain undisturbed, without a sign of struggle. You turn your attention to the note the Manor Master left at the scene. The writing still hasn't completely dried. You press gently on the paper. The ink hasn't dried yet, staining your fingertips black. The writing is still fresh. If the Manor Master planned to murder Jie Wubei, why would she write this note at the last minute? It's like Detective Conan. Your gaze sweeps across the scattered dishes surrounding Jie Wubei. A flicker of unease stirs within you. If I may ask, is it possible we were poisoned as well during the banquet? Not likely. It will be poisoned with the same substance as Jie Wubei. We will already be corpses. It seems the Manor Master poisoned Master Wubei secretly during the banquet. He must have felt unwell and retired to his room, where he died from the poison's effects. Perhaps the culprit is here. Perhaps the Manor Master wasn't the one who poisoned him, because we all ate plenty at the banquet, yet we are perfectly fine. I think she's the one that ate the most. The true source of the poison, I'm afraid, was in the food beside Master Wubei. Quiet. Who are you to interrupt a discussion among the heroes, you beggar girl? If the Manor Master didn't poison the victim, then who did? Are you suggesting that one of us did? That one of us is, in fact, the Manor Master? I didn't. Schwanger deduction sends a chill through everyone present. Sen Wan Chou lashes out first, and the tension in the air is rising by the second. You decide to back Schwanger up. Stay silent. Let's back Schwanger up. Get merit point from Jichuan. Schwanger is a registered disciple of the beggar clan. Is that real? A beggar of the beggar clan. She's part of the martial world, so she has every right to speak her mind. Besides, Master Wubei's death is undeniably suspicious. I believe her reasoning has merit. You do your best to imitate the way the martial heroes speak, firmly defending the beggar girl. You are an outsider. What right do you have to defend her? If you ask me, aside from the Manor Master, you two are the prime suspects. Oh? Since when does one need to justify oneself only to state an opinion in the martial world? I have something to say as well. If that displeases you, you are welcome to try and shut me up, young Master Shen. I won't waste my breath on you. Stronger affinity for you has... Oh, we do have affinity! Oh! Is it gonna affect the ending or what? I'll check later. I want to finish this. Jichuan Gus like get keep grill. You went down to examine the body. Jie Wubei's abdomen is covered in mottled blood stains, yet there are no knife wounds or palm prints. Blood has sprayed from his mouth and nose, staining his robes and the couch beneath him red. I know a little bit about poison. May I ask those knowledgeable in medicine to examine whether Master Wubei died from poisoning? Oh, it's Shu. You try to mimic the Eastian tone, respectfully seeking the martial hero's counsel. Shu Shen sighed and produced a silver needle from his sleeve, sticking it in the corpse's chest and abdomen repeatedly. My silver needle can discern any poison, but I've never encountered one like this. Dr. Yin, what is your opinion? Take a look at the vital points on his back. Do you notice anything unusual? How? Master Wu Bei's Feng Qi, Mingmen, and Yang Guan points are all bruised. They've turned almost black. Indeed, this is the rare Nordwald poison, Purple Haze. The last time I encountered this poison was a decade ago. At the mention of Purple Haze, isn't that Purple Haze the name of Yugo's book or something? Is it me or I was wrong? Or is it or just I'm tripping? or it just have like the word haze. The room falls silent. Various expressions flash past their faces as anxious whispers break out, as though something truly terrifying has been revealed to them. New in town. What is Purple Haze? Arrival normal content to culprit motive. Also, I have to get the skill to open this one. Investigate the source of mania. What is Purple Haze? Your question about the poison is too trivial. The martial heroes continue their discussion among themselves, ignoring you. Oh, how dare you. But there's a sudden change in Shuang'er's expression. She begins to murmur incredulously. Purple Haze. I've only read about it in books. They say this poison is made from the first whiffs of morning mist that rise from valleys shrouded in toxic miasma. Those poison die a gruesome death, with their meridians destroyed and their organs in disarray. There's no cure for it. She gazes at you, Jie Wu Bei's body on the couch, her eyes filled with worry and grief. What hatred could the killer harbor against Jie Wu Bei to resort to such an extreme poison? Well, that's what happens if you try to barge into someone else's house uninvited. Wait, look at these plates over here. What's in them? Everyone moves around to the other side of Jie Wu Bei's body. More plates lie scattered there, containing strange objects reeking of blood. These are Master Wu Bei's internal organs. Someone has arranged them on the plates. Seeming to be visualizing a horrifying scene, Shu Shen staggers to a corner and begins dry heaving. The others turn pale with dread. Wait, you just noticed that? The Manor Master has gone too far. Not only did she murder Master Wu Bei, but she also desecrated the body in such a foul manner. This is utterly unforgivable. If the Manor Master simply wanted to kill, why go to such elaborate lengths? If you ask me, there's more to this than meets the eye. A tacit silence falls over the room, yet something still feels off to you. All of this seems far too deliberate. Use martial art, hold your breath. Why you have to use it? Why you have to use martial art to hold your breath? Inspect closely. I think it was a hazy festival in a daze or something. Okay, oh, makes sense. It's hazy and a daze become haze. I'm tripping, guys. You take a few steps closer, trying to get a better look, but the overwhelming stench of blood and vomit forces your eyes shut. As you draw near, the mania intensifies, distorting your senses. Everyone, please step back. Something's not right here. You must stay away from it for your own safety. For some reason, you feel it's best to keep your knowledge of mania to yourself. Oh, I can move now? Okay, let me check this one. Select your character. Let's start with Ma Ling. General Invisible. Is General... Oh, General Invisible! It's General Invisible! The crowds lining the roadside cheer as Ma Ling thunders past with her cavalry. People say General Invisible always rides out to fight injustice in Nordwald. Wherever her horse hooves tread, the light of justice follows. General Ma is merciless to the villains of Nordwald. A single strike of her halberd is all it takes to claim a criminal's head. The humiliated, the oppressed, and the downtrodden all cheer General Ma's name. The dust settles as people watch the cavalry gallop into the distance. What unfairness will General Ma be heading to resolve this time? You know, it will be surprised because like I feel like they try to make all of these martial artists looks very good at the very beginning, but and then like in their last chapter they reveal like some sort of evil things that they've done or something like that. It's like one of those plot twist thingy. I think the one who poisoned Wu Bei is Grandma Aiguo. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Aiguo is a poison. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, she's using poison. The air in the clinic at the foot of the mountain is filled with a bitter medicinal. I completely forgot about Aiguo. Filled with a bitter medicinal fragrance. Yin Yan Sheng hands, gnarled and withered as dead branches, wield a delicate pair of silver scissors that dance swiftly across the wounded flesh before him. The glinting blades flutter like a graceful white butterfly skimming across the surface of a pond. Necrotic tissue are excised with surgical precision. Then the raw flesh beneath is clean and carefully sutured. The onlooking villagers can't help but marvel, praising the immortal healer's extraordinary skills. Even festering wounds and rotting sores can heal once more under his care. Yin Yan Sheng chuckles and waves away their flattery, then turns to call in the next patient. His voice rubs like the creaking of a weathered old tree. Fear not, these injuries covering your body are but a thin cocoon of death. I shall help you break through that shell and emerge reborn. Wow, there's a lot. Do you all understand the lesson from this passage? Su Shen closed the book with a somewhat reserved smile, addressing the children before him. Yes, Master Shu, the words in this book come from the sages. They teach us how to conduct ourselves. The children chatter excitedly, crowding around the scholar as they clamor for his attention. He's just some bookworm. What's so special about that? A vulgar villager leans against a tree, spitting bitterly on the ground. Idiot, how dare you speak of Master Shu that way? His mother beside him smacks the villager hard on the head. If you had even a fraction of Master Shu virtue, I could die in peace. Indeed, this Shu Shen, the Silver Needle Gentleman, not only is he full of profound wisdom, but he also never hesitates to tell children stories, writes letters for the illiterate, helps with accounting, and even practices medicine with his silver needles. He may not be the most skilled martial hero in the North World, and he may often seem somewhat overcautious, but he is undoubtedly the kindest and most approachable martial artist. Su Shen truly lives up to his reputation as a scholar hero and his moniker, Silver Needle Gentleman. Every parent in Northwild dreams that their children will one day become someone like Su Shen. He feels like that inside though. I already read this one, I think. Yeah, I think I already read this one. A feral child appears in town and steals food from the pigs in the pig pen. The children gather to mock him, pelting him with stones and chasing him with sticks. The child doesn't seem angry. He simply covers his head and dodges their attacks, never shedding a tear. A kind-hearted old master happens to pass by. He drives away the cruel children and drapes his own patched robe over the child. But when the child sees the old master shivering without his garment, he places the robe back on the master's shoulder. If you know where to go, then become my disciple, the old master says. The child puts a finger in his mouth, thinking it over, then nods. The old master gives the child a Dharma name, Jie Wu Bei, meaning he must never lose his compassionate heart. Oh, I thought the master was Jie Wu Bei. Apparently this is like the backstory. Jie Wu Bei learns martial art from his master and grows bigger and stronger. He begins aspiring to wander the martial world. His master asks him what kind of martial hero he wishes to become. Jie Wu Bei only chuckles and says he wants to live freely and eat his fill. He wants his master and he to always get whatever they wish for instantly. As the master grows old, he loses interest in worldly matters. He tells Jie Wu Bei repeatedly, as if reciting the scriptures, that such so-called pleasures are merely external possessions, and only one inner compassion is indispensable. Jie Wu Bei laughs heartily and says, Master, Of course I remember. And then he keep continue just eating. I think the one, oh, because Jichuan is not special in poison. Shushan equal to Asian parts still shot. Shushan is the type of like 9 years old with 15 years work experience. The type of Asian parent one. Okay, how am I supposed to talk with her? Hello, old lady. Young heroes, I have a favor to ask. Yi Guining inclines her head slightly, her tone gentle and courteous. We should properly arrange Master Wu Bei's body and move him outside for now. Could you two summon a few more people to help? My lady, you truly live up to your title as the Phoenix Princess. Noble born yet so compassionate. You are 100 times more admirable than even the storytellers claim. You are too kind. I simply must trouble you both as I'm confined to this wheelchair. Ask about the Manor Master identity, ask about Northwall martial hero. Upon hearing your question, Ji Guining pauses briefly in thought, then smiles gently. From the way you examined the scene earlier, I could tell you are not just an ordinary traveler. I suppose you wish to know the Manor Master real identity. As the White Tiger Mountain Lord pointed out earlier, the 10% doesn't exist. If that's the case, then the Manor Master must be among us. My Pipa has a mind-perturbing effect. That's how I recognized that the Manor Master who appeared behind the curtain just now was merely an illusion. Who do you think the Manor Master is? I wouldn't dare speculate. The Manor Master could be you, or it could be me. What matters is that the danger is lurking near us. The heavy snow has made the mountain impossible today. It would be unwise to act rashly. Let's wait until the snow lightens tomorrow, then we can discuss our exit. This is remind me of like Hilda event a little bit, when we try to find out who's the imposter. Your movement speed is increased while exploring North Manor. When using martial art during exploration, the minimum value of this palm gain is 5. Can I buy this? I don't have any money. As your understanding of Northwall deepens, you have earned the arrival in Northwall trade, which unlock dialogue option with this tag. You always ask more questions than is considered polite. But that's also why you've come to understand Northwall faster than most. Is it like multiple ending or something? Okay, let's explore. As you pass by the meeting hall, someone suddenly calls out to you. Yin Yansheng stands in the corridor, leaning on his walking stick, his gaze grave and penetrating. He looks you up and down. His tone sounds casual, but his questions are all very probing. Fortunately, you manage to deflect his scrutiny with the answers Stroll prepared for you. A cryptic smile plays at the corner of Yin Yansheng's lips. He clearly knows you are hiding something, yet he doesn't expose you just yet. Your understanding of Mania, your understanding of Aurum Secretum. You are a seasoned physician, Dr. Yin. I wonder if you were ever heard of Mania. Northwall is an isolated region. Not many know about Mania to begin with, and that name was coined by foreigners like you. I only know it by name. I do not know what it truly entails. It's said that only seers can suppress Mania, but alas, Northwall has no seers. In the end, people here can only count on martial heroes like us. Forget about Mania. I'm afraid the most precious thing here is still Snow Quell hearts. He says no more, clearly wary of you, an outsider. Yet you know his understanding of Mania must go far deeper than he lets on. You return to the meeting hall only to find Schwanger crouching in a corner with an old bamboo basket she's found somewhere, carefully gathering up the leftover from the martial hero. Seriously? What are you doing? Did you forget? I'm the chief registered disciple of Pink and Town's beggar clan. There's no way I will waste the martial hero's leftover. Look, a lot of these dishes weren't even touched. What a waste to throw them away. I'm packing it up and bringing it down the mountain to my friends. They will be so happy. So you pick up a container nearby and follow Schwanger's lead, carefully sorting the cleaner portion of food into it. You're pretty good at this. Give it some time and you could become a fine disciple of the beggar. Whoa, look at this. Beggar chicken. Yeah, so you do know what it is. This is one of the best dishes in all of Northwell. Tonight we will find a stove and warm this beggar's chicken, nice and slow. I'm sure it will taste delicious. Schwanger affinity for you has increased. Aren't you already a beggar who said it? We have a limited action point. Yeah, we have like 4. I don't. When can I find it there? Oh, one. I can use it one more. Where is Xiao Feng? Oh shit! Why she's here now? Oh, oh there she is. Let's talk to Xiao Feng. You and Schwanger gaze toward the distance. There, the White Tiger Mountain Lord lunges atop a rooftop, resting her head on an enormous white tiger. Wow! Is that the White Tiger Mountain's Lord? She looks so imposing, and that big tiger next to her is gorgeous. You seem pensive. What's on your mind? What the White Tiger Mountain Lord wants. This is battle, right? Who the White Tiger Mountain Lord is? Oh, you want to know who she is? Well then, let Northwell's greatest storyteller fill you in. White Tiger Mountain Lord is a title given to her by the martial world. She hails from White Tiger Mountain in Istia, and she's an incredible martial hero. Legend says she protects an entire mountain range, and a white tiger follows her wherever she goes. I wish I had a tiger like hers too. I think she's coming from Dubai. Because she has a tiger. Let a night snow falls in silence. You searched the entire manor but found no path down the mountain. Even more eerily, the manor master seems to have vanished without a trace. The group turned the place upside down but found nothing, so they had no choice but to settle in the guest rooms for the night. Shroll in your arms remains silent. The fire burns quietly in the brazier, casting light on Schwanger as she sits hugging her knees. You give the larger, softer bed to Schwanger, but she simply stares wide-eyed toward the windows in a daze. All the manor's guest rooms share the same layout, so the folding screen by the window is identical to the one in Ji Wubei's room.
I can't sleep. Every time I close my eyes, all I see is Master Wu Bei, cut up into pieces, laid out on the table like some kind of dish.
The scene was simply horrifying. Even you hadn't witnessed anything like it in this city. Let alone an innocent girl like Schwanger. You used the gauze curtain as a divider to shield her from the view. Stop thinking about that. Come closer to the fire. Once you warm up, you will be able to fall asleep. Maybe by dawn, the snow will have gotten lighter. You carefully check the door bolt once more. Don't worry, I'm keeping watch. No matter how elusive that Manor Master is, she won't be able to get in here. Schwanger seems to relax a little and obediently move to lie down on the bed. This bed is so much bigger and softer than the Kang bed back in Ping An Town. This room alone could shelter dozens of the town's children from the snow, yet she's in no mood to enjoy such a luxurious place.
Hey, this North Snow Manor, is quite different from those famous places we've seen in Martial World storybooks, right?
How is it different?
In the storybooks, a master's retreat is usually a place where respectable elders greet guests amiably through ethereal mists and offer them martial arts teachings. A place where everyone drinks wine together under the moon, sharing tales of the martial world.
The fire crackles. Schwanger curls up on the bed, wrapped in a thin blanket with only half her pale face visible.
Earlier, at the foot of the mountain, I was telling tales of Guo Liqing crushing villains with his palm strikes, and of Qi Yaofeng breaching fortresses with his sword. The children's eyes lit up as they listened. We all thought a visit to these famous places would be such a wonderful, awe-inspiring adventure.
Sitting by the fire like this reminds me of Sito, but this time we have a more comfy and fancier bed.
But now lying here, what keeps haunting my mind is Master Wu Bei's final moments. And those heroes' ice-cold stares.
I actually think the martial world here isn't so different from the one in your storybooks. There are heroes, martial arts, conflicts, and banquets in your tales. The same things are all present here. Schwanger pokes her head out, looking somewhat surprised. It's because in stories, we only keep the good parts. They glorify desire, hesitation, and the struggles of unfulfilled dreams, so people can focus on those honorable duels and heroic promises. After all, story needs to be satisfying and uplifting, right? Even though certain parts of the story are made up, the children still get all excited when they hear these tales. We martial arts enthusiasts feel the urge to act virtuously ourselves after hearing such stories. All of that is real. You add a piece of charcoal to the brazier, stirring up a few sparks. If the blood-soaked martial world you saw today feels like this endless snowstorm, then think of that martial world you've always believed in as this fire. They both exist here.
Are you saying we can still see the good side of the martial world?
She lifted her head, her eyes sparkling in the firelight. Yes. Maybe even better and more captivating than this fire. Something like a delicious drumstick? It's not the whole reality, but it's definitely part of reality. As long as we believe it exists, we can always find it here. Schwanger nods, then, as if remembering something, pulls out several small medicine bottles from her pocket. She counts the pills one by one against the light, then swallows them all. You know she isn't in good health, but this is the first time you've witnessed her downing all the pills. This martial hero gathering and the rumor about the codex might truly be the opportunity she's long hoped for to transform her physical condition. Whatever can help you achieve your dream of becoming a great hero is definitely out there somewhere, waiting for you. Schwanger stares at you for a long moment, then pursues her lips. Through the corners of her mouth quietly curve into the faintest smile.
You can be such a fool sometimes.
She finally relaxes, stretching out her limbs and embracing the gradually warming candlelight.
The snow keeps getting heavier. I wonder if we'll even be able to go down the mountain tomorrow. I miss Auntie Wong's beggar's chicken. You know, when you hold that dish, it warms your palms and feels so real. You can tell just from the smell that it'll fill your belly.
Seems like she's very sleepy. She turns over to face the wall and soon her breathing becomes long and steady. In the dim light, her frame seems especially small and frail. That medicine have really strong sleepy effect. Now I'm hungry. I also hungry. I think after this I'm gonna eat some ramen. Like instant noodle. You blow out the candle. The room falls completely silent. Those things you said to comfort Schwanger aren't lies. If the power of heroes truly works like that of seers, that regardless of innate talent, they can gain power through being admired by people and accumulating good deeds, then it will be tremendously beneficial for Nordwald, Istia, and any place suffering from disaster. I already brushed my teeth, so eat, guys. You can also eat, Julian, and brush your teeth again. But if there are really such a foolproof method of cultivation, then what will be the point of the armed secretum smuggling that we've been investigating? You clearly remember the terrifying power that Manor Master unleashed at the banquet. She received no admiration or offering from the people, nor has she done any widely celebrated heroic deeds. Where does her power come from then? What exactly is she trying to accomplish by creating this prison of snow? The codex, the divine techniques, your thought drift to these mysteries as you fall half asleep. From the small bed nearby comes Schwanger mumbled sleep talk, intermittent and mixed with some soft gulping noise.
Drumstick. Smells so good. Auntie Wong, I didn't steal the food. Who said they saw me do it?
It's so cute.
No. It didn't happen if there's no witness. You might think the smell comes from the stove, but what if the food has already been served at the table?
You suddenly snap awake and open your eyes in the darkness. Oh, is that a clue? Since the start, no one has seen the Manor Master. That enticing aroma, that feast hanging over everyone's heads, those manipulating hands waiting from behind the curtains. Couldn't they actually have been present at the banquet? This night, no one at the North Snow Manor sleeps peacefully. San Wancho hasn't undressed at all. Why he undressed though? He paces back and forth restlessly beside the brocade-covered bed. His expensive cloud-patterned boots grinding messy tracks into the carpet. The exquisitely carved glass lamp he brought sits on the desk, casting light on his brooding face. From time to time, he walks to the window and shoves the immovable frame. Then he glances with disgust at the brazier in the corner, provided by the Manor Inn, and in his view utterly crude. I think he's going to be the next one to die.
Ugh, what a heaven-forsaken place. And the snow never stops. Ugh, they can't even afford to use silver-bone charcoal. How stingy.
He yanks the bell pull beside his bed to summon the servant, but gets no response. In his fury, he rips the decorative tassel off. There is no servant here, like what are you talking about?
Manor Master Zhang, this treasure of yours better not be counterfeit. I would hate to have endured this awful blizzard for nothing.
Sin is also reference to 7 Sin. What is Shen? Shen? I don't know, something related with wealth. Greed, maybe? But greed is probably Xiaofeng, since that's her Libram. An eerie green light flickers in the darkness. Yin Yang Sheng sits cross-legged on a cushion. Before him spread his old turtle shell, which he always brings with him, and several polished ancient coins. His gaunt fingers dip in a strange powder, draw twisted symbols on the floor. He mutters something under his breath, while his cloudy eyes dart rapidly in their sunken sockets. Reflection is good and the dead guy is gluttony. Yeah, the dead guy is gluttony, it was mentioned.
I see. This bloodshed is no new feud, but an old debt. An old debt that was never fully repaid nor concealed. And now the snow has led it to us.
He suddenly snatches up the ancient coins, brings them close to his nose, and inhales deeply. His face shows both excitement and fear.
This
Yeah.
smell.
What's her
I know
role?
it.
Aigo.
Many years ago in that graveyard. The same heavy snow, the same pungent stench of blood. No.
Oh, could it be like Aigo have like history with Yansheng, since they both kind of old?
Back. All back. This manor, it's waiting to claim us.
A solitary lamp flickers in the wind. The snow bears two long wheel tracks, and at their end, Ji Guining sits alone in quiet contemplation. Before her sits a messy mound of snow with a broken branch stuck into it, serving as makeshift incense. She presses her palms together, bows her head, and quietly recites prayers. Her expression is filled with sorrow, tears glistening at the corners of her eyes.
Jia Wu Bei, if your spirit harbors any unresolved grievances, speak to me.
I think so.
How did the Manor Master claim your life from such a distance? Tell me, and I shall avenge you.
Usually we are near like the what do you call it? End of the episode. The rhythmic, piercing sound of metal scraping cuts through the silence of the night. Ma Ling takes a wide stance, the heavy black halberd laid flat on her knee. She holds a wet stone in her hand, running it along the halberd blade again and again. With each drag of the wet stone, the muscle in her shoulders and back tense, ready to unleash an explosive blow at any moment.
Don't you want to take my life? Then don't lurk in the dark like a coward. Come out and face me in a proper fight!
Why is this observe? She really liked to fight, isn't she? The feeble candle flame casts Shu Shen's frantic silhouette on the wall, his shadow shaky and twisted. His face is deadly pale, cold sweat beading at his temples and nose. His breathing comes in short, rapid gasps. His hands move hurriedly and jerkily to stuff his clothes into his bag. As he packs, he's trained to listen for any noise behind the door. The slightest sound can make him jump. Something suddenly occurs to him, and he lunges toward the candlelight, pulling out a piece of paper. The paper is badly crumpled, with several lines written on it, a copy of that blood-stained denunciation. Here's the text once more. Oh no!
This place isn't safe. I can't wait until dawn. Now, I have to leave now.
I think that's what the murder want. He clutches his belonging tightly to his chest and curls up in the shadows behind the door. His eyes are fixed unblinkingly on the window as if vengeful spirits might emerge at any moment to claim his life. Meanwhile, Xiao Feng. Unperturbed by the fearful atmosphere beneath her, Xiao Feng has fetched herself another jar of wine and half a cold roasted chicken. Ignoring the freezing cold, she sprawls comfortably in the snow on the rooftop, watching the manor's unfolding drama with keen interest, her hands greasy and her face flushed from her drink. Once she has tossed the last bit of chicken bone into her mouth and crunched it loudly, she sighed contentedly, raising her wine jar in a toast to the invisible stage below.
Fine wine for a fine spectacle. Another cup.
That's not tea. That's wine. Oh! Lights gradually go out throughout the manor. In the darkness, a spider slips into the chaos. Aiguo! Is that Aiguo? Hey, why am I spider? Spider number one infiltrated the manor. Am I supposed to choose who to die? Oh, no, never mind. I thought I was supposed to like choose who's gonna die next. Whoosh. Oh, I'm gonna let her. Don't kill that one, that's too cute. It's okay. No, don't kill that one. Let her pass. Ah, you're not allowed. Aigu is spider eye, her poison. Yes. Night falls on North Snow Manor. Heavy snow blanket the roof tiles, and an eerie silence descends upon the land. The strange murder from earlier that day casts a sinister pall over the vast estate. There you go, finally! Amidst the treetops, a slender figure, virtually indistinguishable from the shadows, watches in perfect stillness. Her deep gray eyes survey this wind-whipped, snowbound cage with keen interest.
Snow buries the dead. Wind masks the reek of blood. This manor's got more secrets than a locked chest. A secret martial arts codex pops up, causing such a grand commotion, and they don't even send this old granny an invitation. These youngsters today, where are their manners, their foresight?
These youngsters today. From the shadows, a girl in like for a girl? You mean a granny? A girl in a like foreign clothing emerges, drifting toward the manor's high walls like a wisp of a night mist. An invisible force, thick as a mountain, erupts without warning, slamming into the exact spot where she is about to land. With a muffled groan, the girl, you mean Granny, crumples, her slender form flying backward like a kite with a severed string before she lands softly in the snow several yards away.
Well.
This is how good.
What a watchdog. Vicious thing, aren't you?
She wipes the blood from the corner of her mouth and brushes off her spotless sleeves. On the exposed part of her arms, eerie purple-blue marking seems to have crept higher. Something beneath her skin writhes restlessly, as if struggling to burst free.
This granny's clock is ticking.
This
Can't
granny's
be swapping punches with some watchdog. I've got places to be.
The beating cold is irrelevant. She sits down in the snow, commanding the strange stirring in her body to settle. A frontal assault would be foolish. He has neither the time nor the need for such crudeness. Then the girl produces an array of bottles and jars as if from thin air, arranging them neatly before her. The moment she unscrews one, a spine-tingling chorus erupts, a symphony of tiny skittering sounds.
Shush now, my darling, shush. Everyone gets a turn. If anything goes wrong, you'll each have your moment to shine.
She just sounds like a granny though. She pricks her fingertip with a golden needle, and from the wound sips an eerie, toxic fluid. Several small insects eagerly scramble up the jar's rim, extending their mouth parts to drink this vital sustenance.
Everyone calls me Granny Gold Spider. Idiots. They see the gold and think that's all there is. Bless their hearts. If they only knew the variety my little darlings come in.
The girl giggles softly. Once all her little darlings have eaten their fill, she keeps one cradled in her palm. It is a silver-white spider, with limbs streaked in purple-blue and a disturbing, human-like face emblazoned across its back. Oh yeah, there's a face here. I just
Go
noticed.
on, take a peek for this old granny. See what
a granny,
heroes have graced this party with their presence. Find me a strong one. Someone accommodating. And that codex, my dear. Sniff it out. If those fancy techniques can actually fix this condition of mine, you and your siblings will feast like royalty. Granny promises.
Her cup hand drifts down, opening gently against the ground. The little spider called #1 blinks once with its gleaming compound eyes, and upon touching the snow, it dissolves instantly into the night. The little creature moves with nimble precision, scaling the high walls in moments and slipping into the manor. This time it evades the notice of whatever hidden masters lurk within.
That's my clever one.
A faint glow emanates from the eerie marking on the girl's body. She closes her eyes, and before her, a different world unfolds. She now viewed the manor interior from the low, scuttling perspective of the spider.
Doors shut tight, lights out, holding their breath like mice. Think you could fool this granny by playing dead?
Hmm? The little spider slips into the first guest room, yet when it sees the two people inside, its demeanor shifts to one of disappointment.
Oh, one of them's actually asleep.
Is it Schwanger?
This little one in gray, scrawny thing. Probably can't handle a nibble. That girl beside... beanpole with no meat. Gotta find myself one of those martial artists. Sturdy build and plenty of cunning. Moving into a shell like that, now that's what I call comfort.
Isn't that usually a granny job to feed your granddaughter? The tiny spider slips through the crack beneath the door. The two people sleeping soundly inside do not know that their slight frames hold no interest for the creature, and so, unknowingly, they are passed over, escaping a hidden disaster.
Right then, two bland dishes passed. Next course.
Two bland dishes.
Don't you dare disappoint your granny.
She really proud being a granny, isn't she? Well, she wants to take someone's body to possess. Yeah, seems so. In the darkness, the small spider pauses briefly before crawling, without hesitation, deeper into the estate. It makes its way toward the other guest room, drawn by the more complex aura within. Why would a granny take another grandpa body? There is no way. The little spider swings between the porch pillars on its silk threads, gradually approaching the manor mill like pavilion. A strange scent drifting faintly from there has caught its attention. The mid-lake pavilion stands open on all sides. A lone figure sits within, swinging a cattail leaf fan while humming an eerie tune, tending to a palm-sized brazier leisurely. Doesn't this smell like poison? Oh my, oh my. It turned out this so-called doctor is in the same trade as me. Well then, let Granny see what you're made of. Are they gonna fight? Yin Yansheng suddenly stops what she's doing. His nostrils flare as if catching an unfamiliar scent. Bite him. Bite him! The little spider creeps closer. Just as it's about to climb onto the old man's foot, Yin Yansheng, who has been sitting with his head bowed and eyes closed, suddenly snaps his eyes open. Whoa, this guy is actually perceptive. A venomous pest. Take this. The old man's aura shifts in an instant. He lifts his foot and stomps the ground. Caught completely off guard, the little spider is flung to the ground and landing flat on its back, with its leg flailing helplessly. With a sickening splash, everything goes dark. Spider number 1 deceased. Oh no, am I supposed to? He noticed. That scent about him. I know it all too well. I knew all of those guests here were a handful. Are they all sinners? Oh, they know. She knows about sinners. Of course, this banquet is a trap in disguise. None of the guests here are ordinary people. Soon this game will be nothing but lifelong grannies. Direct the spider to the suite. Oh no, am I supposed to protect the spider? How many spider do we have? Is it Sushan? Learning from her mistake, the girl doesn't let the little spider touch the ground this time. Instead, she guides it directly through a crack in an open window. The room is empty, tidily folded. The bedding is cold and untouched. The oil lamp is unlit, yet the oil is still warm. Looks like the room's occupant left only moments ago. Why is the human scent gone? I could smell someone just a moment ago. Is this some new magic trick? Tidy, not a single hair left behind. Doesn't look like any living soul's been sleeping here. The little spider peers about in confusion, his legs rubbing together nervously, unsure which direction to take. It finally decides to spin a thread and descend from the bed. There's something under the bed? Let me see. A few old books and some scraps of paper. The little spider crawls closer, adjusting its position so the girl can make out the words on the pages. Boring essays spouting lofty ideas. Dull. Beginner's manual on medicines. Juvenile. A romance novel about a maiden and a scholar. Laughable. This is what this person reads in their spare time? How pathetic. Even the expressionless little spider seems a little disappointed. A crumpled piece of paper peeks out from the books. Please protect the spider unless you want to be squashed yourself. What's this now? It's wrinkled like a dried up prune. The little spider scrabbles with its tiny legs to pull out the paper, then use 6 legs at once to smooth out the creases. Before he can make out what's written on it, the spider freezes. The door seems to crack open slightly. A gust of cold wind sweeps through the room. The little spider senses someone has suddenly appeared behind it. Whoa, what? Who's there? Come any closer and I will kill you with a bite. The scattered items under the bed are rummaged through. The intruder takes the paper slip and casually crosses the spider number 2 beside it. Spider number 2, deceased. What? There's no choice! Chih. Numbers 2 gone too, and it didn't even catch a glimpse of its killer. This manor is getting more and more interesting. That poor scholar is no ordinary man, and whoever targeting him is even more complicated. So does it mean that on the first one, doesn't matter what I chose, it's still going to die? The spider? Because this one we don't have any option, aren't we? It's late and the heavy snowfall continues. The general room blazes with light, yet the air inside is cold and unsettling. Weapons of every kind lie strewn about the room. Halberds, daggers, throwing darts, blades, flying hammer, hidden wires. The mechanisms are already primed, threads crisscrossing in an intricate web. This room could transform into a slaughterhouse in an instant. My, so many weapons, all rigged into traps. If they all went off at once, even the best martial artists wouldn't make it out alive. I figured she was just another simple-minded fool. Turns out she's got brains to match the brawn. The general lies down to sleep in full armor. Her breathing steadies as her eyelids gradually fall. She seems so accustomed to falling asleep amid crashing steel and bloodshed. The little spider crawls up along the bedside and stops at the general's neck, sensing the pulse of blood flowing slowly beneath her skin. I'll choose you then. You'll be my champion. If you can really get your hands on snow quell arts, I'll be taking my share. The girls will descend through the spider's silk. The little spider dips its head and sinks its fang into the general's neck. Several spider eggs are injected into her flesh. Ew! Did he just put like a freaking parasite? Having found her host, the girl releases the little spider, but she fails to hear someone quietly tapping on the general window amid the snowstorm. What's this? It says new, but I cannot do anything. Only reading? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Where do I go? Am I supposed to check in one of these? Or is it over? Is it over? But there's action here. I can do some action. Today tasks are all done. Have a go at Nive's Edge or challenge mode on the back slope or skip the current stage. Nive's Edge. Oh, the fruit ninja. This one. Oh shit! I'm not supposed to attack that one, right? God damn it. Ah, damn it. Oh, not bad, 700. Okay, I did it. Is that all? What's the point for it? Can I buy something? Oh, I got the coin. So I think I'm supposed to like use that to increase this thing and keep playing the thing. So yeah, I think I'm going to play that off stream. What is this? I still can buy? Let's buy everything. This one is pretty cheap. This one expensive. Okay. Seems like next time I can be more stronger to fight when there is like an option. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to add here. Okay, so it's very interesting event. To be honest, I kind of hooked with the way they're doing things. I really like the design of the NPC. I feel like it's very unique in my opinion. So I'm enjoying everything so far. Looking forward for the plot twist that they're going to give us probably at the end. Who knows? Or maybe when it's going to be the time that... How is it that Shwarang, is it what's her name? I keep forgetting. Shwarang? Yeah, be revealed that she's actually Jichuan. Yeah. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I will continue the stream tomorrow. Yeah, so until then, please take care and have a good night, guys. Bye bye.